Draco.
Yo, Draco, Drizzy Smith, Facebook, holla at me.
What's good? You know what it is, dog. Once again, we in the building. Thisyourstop. Check us out. Thisyourstop podcast. This is J Defense. Hit me on all platforms. J Defense. JAYDFENCE. Let's go.
Oh, man, you already know the vibes, man. Loaded Dice 617 on everything, man. Fuck with a rapper. Singles dropping soon, man. Be on the lookout on all platforms.
You already know what it is and what it is. Shit, boy. Boston Craft. Link with me. You know where you can find me. Street near you, track near you, something like that. Get with me.
Hey. It's your girl, Nasa B. Your favorite entrepreneur. You can find me at Nasa Ben on Instagram and Facebook. Link me for some services at rbenenterprise.com. Holla.
Can you spell that for me, please?
Spell what?
Oh,
Rben Enterprise. RBENNENTERPRISE.com.
real quick, what are you having on your website?
On my website, I have childcare, I have travel, organizing and cleaning, sex toys, bedroom candy.
Really?
I do
Got the
individual
candy
lashes.
Sex toys.
Candy yams.
Fuck with them.
What are candy yams, sir?
Sex toys, everything. Fuck with them.
We gonna find the fuck out tonight.
All right, Thisyourstop podcast, Thisyourstop podcast on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. It's free. Swear to God. This is Machine Gun Johnny. You can find me at Machine Gun Johnny, Machine Gun JAUNI on Instagram. Thisyourstop podcast on all platforms. Love ya.
Early.
Let's get into some time.
Oh, yeah, we just got on, what's the name, too? SoundCloud, niggas, check us out.
SoundCloud.
We on SoundCloud,
Hey.
So punch us in, man. When you looking up your favorite rapper, look niggas up. You know what I'm saying? So show some love.
SoundCloud.
We flowing.
We're SoundCloud rappers.
Who the fuck got that seed in that weed?
Check it.
That shit crazy, nigga. Who
Yeah.
got that, nigga? That gotta be this nigga shit.
Listen,
This nigga always talking that.
That's Dice putting this shit down. Nigga shit down.
Nigga like, yo,
That's your shit like a motherfucker. Smell like a flat Italian. This motherfucker.
That's the Cap Jackson weed. That's the tonguey weed.
I got it from Draco, nigga. Shit.
well,
Stay to the whole line.
Early.
Yeah, nigga.
call a name.
Fuck, nigga.
Nigga,
This
they do
fucking
be out
rapper
there,
look
nigga.
great
Hold
up.
Top of the
Off
change
top,
my
Ain't
day,
nobody
nigga.
fucking with the rapper.
Not at all, nigga.
So pop us off. What we on tonight?
So
Still
we
got it
got
from
people
Draco.
of different ages. Brackets.
Everything all right?
God bless you.
Good. We good.
Jobs,
Someone said everything all right.
Nigga, my hands
On the low too, nigga. Like,
Nigga
still
still
gotta
trying to explain the scene. Like, yo, you know that shit.
know to say, mom, my
Good
nigga.
job using your elbow. But anywho, we got people of different age brackets in here. So 29 years ago this week, the LA riots kicked off due to the Rodney King verdict. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Google it. Rodney King got his ass whooped,
Handed to him.
handed to him on camera. That was one of the first times where it was blatant on camera back 29 years ago. The cops that were on camera fucking him up were acquitted, and the LA riots kicked off. Do anybody that's of a certain age remember where they were when the verdict was read and shit got popping in LA?
I don't remember where I was, but I remember I have a video imprinted in my brain of him being dragged out of the truck.
Oh, the white boy?
I think it
Or
was.
Rodney King?
No,
Dragged
right.
out of the truck,
Truck.
there was a white boy.
No, they-
Was it?
Trailer?
At
Yeah.
the riots was the white
At the
boy
riots, yeah,
down-
that's
downtown.
like
yeah.
when I hear
Outside
the
that,
Rodney
yeah.
King. That's the
Oh,
vivid
okay, yeah.
picture that I see in my head.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yo.
Gronk spiked that brick.
Right.
I was getting ready to just say that, yo.
Yeah.
He really gronked him with that shit. That nigga put that brick to his head crazy.
And then was like, go.
Yo, what?
And niggas ain't had
Yo,
no
what year was that
sympathy
again?
for a white
Not
motherfucker
none.
that day. That day, yeah, you fucked up to be white in LA.
Should have locked your doors.
It's
I was,
almost.
listen, roll the window up.
Yo, it's almost like a double dynamic for something like that, right? Because the way you got to think about it is this shit was transpiring across the world regardless. And for us to have the video of it, like, we're like, finally, these cops being seen doing it. Like, there's nowhere in the world you could deny it. No more of, oh, yeah, y'all got to understand the way the cops is treating us and they're not believing us. This was the first time we really had that video footage of, listen, ain't no way in the world these cops could get off. And then these fucking cops get off. So I could understand, and you could see the frustration in everybody's hearts, minds. Like, anybody that looked outside of us, fucking, especially white. I mean, like, it was like, yo, we had to go nuts.
I want to say
We had to understand that.
The one thing that I want to say that I looked at, right, because I had looked at that shit like kind of recent, maybe like a couple months ago. And when I was looking at it, the part that really caught my mind was how convicted them white motherfuckers was in what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you heard them talk about it, like, they all spoke like, fuck it, it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't speak like they did some shit wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all had that fucking look like, and when it was over, niggas was cheering and, you know, clapping. Like, that shit was crazy. But I said the wildest shit. That's why I say they the most dangerous people, because like even now when they speak about it, they won't say they fucked up with the Rodney King thing. They still say they did everything by the book. And I say, damn, that's wild how they just really had that conviction and just go on with shit. You know what I'm saying? At no point do they tap out and be like, nah, you know what? 60 years ago, that shit was wrong. They still be, nah, fuck it, we did it, and, you know, we still do the shit again.
But this is why that was so fucking important, right? Like, this is why we thought, like, the way they were caught talking, the way they were caught beating his ass, it was a typical day. This is what they do normally.
Or that was a Tuesday.
We already knew
niggas.
that. They were acting as if this is a normal day. And then when the verdict comes down, it solidified their actions. Like, yo, listen, y'all was doing right. Beat these niggas down. Right. This is why they continue to move like that. So like we've been saying, is like this been happening. And then for the verdict to come down to free these clowns, it was like, okay, what you guys are doing, continue to do, first of all. This is why we're still in this position today. But more importantly, like, they had the even like push to continue to do it. It was almost like, had one of them got convicted, it's like, damn, all right, some of us might have to calm down, slow down. We can't be doing it. But when you sit up there and say, listen, it's justified, continue to do this shit, how far do you think it's going to go? So that now you keep seeing all these unarmed black men getting murdered on camera, and the system was still working in their favor.
But it's still because at the same time, it's like black men, niggas ain't taking action. You know, and I feel that's a real big part of it. You know, I think when I look back at shit, I feel that's some of the problems niggas be having with, you know, they women. You know what I'm saying? Because it be like niggas do a bunch of bullshit, but not no real shit. You know what I'm saying? And when it come to that, I think by now, niggas should have been stood up. Too many black people done got killed unarmed. You know what I'm saying? To even still have this, that's why this conversation be frivolous to me. Because it's like every time, it's just a conversation. That's all niggas do is talk about it. Yo, that shit was fucked up. Yo, you seen the video. Yo, it was crazy. Yo, he ain't have a hammer. Yo, he going to court. Like, okay, what the fuck about? And if you think about it, when the George Floyd shit was going on, another nigga got killed in the midst of that shit.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's twofold. It's kind of fucked up that they continue to do it. The second part is, do we look at justification as far as like now these cops are convicted, or you know the Chauvin case that just went down, that verdict. We still don't know about the jail time yet, but are we supposed to sit up here and be like, yeah, it's different because now we've seen it on video, and now somebody's being held accountable? Are we supposed to be jumping for joy? Like, yo, the system's working for us. And like,
no joy for us.
Nah.
right. So it's a step in the right direction. All right, there's something like it. Obviously, we've seen the cops get off from the Rodney King situation.
That shit was so blatant. They just knew, like, yo.
It was so blatant then and so blatant now.
Nah, but what it was with that is like, we just came off of mad fucking riots and looting. City still didn't pay that shit back. So right now with the George Floyd shit, it was like, dog, they had to convict. Like without convicting, nigga, this shit would have been.
It would have been
fucked up.
crazy.
But you
So
don't
they
think-
didn't even want to risk it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think
right.
they was a part of the conviction shit
You know,
because they knew he
right
couldn't
now it's the
left.
same thing going over and over again. As of like the George Floyd getting killed, the little dude getting killed by himself. By what they said, the girl said she thought she pulled the taser, but she pulled
Right,
the gun and
right,
killed him.
right.
That's
You
what
feel
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
It's like it felt like the past is repeating itself over right now, and the only justice that we got is for the George Floyd that he got convicted of all those. Everything else, I felt like
Now they
everybody
didn't
else
know
got over.
justice.
And that's that's a pacifier because if you think about it, the L.A. riots and the Rodney King verdict was in '92. O.J. got off in '95. So, and alongside with Latasha Hollins, I don't know if y'all remember that young girl that got killed by the Korean.
By the Korean store. So,
Okay.
yep, yep.
The O.J. verdict, I feel like was a pacifier. Like when George Floyd, Derek, whatever his name is, got off, it was just a pacifier because they tore L.A. up and down in '92.
I see your point,
So in
and I agree.
'95, they had to give niggas something.
I mean, I feel like back then, like that was like the first time that it was really caught on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like now, it's so repetitive now. Like to be seen, to be recorded, that like you have to take a stand. And the jurors who was on the George Floyd case, like they had no choice but to convict him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so blatant now. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, it was kind of different where you could cover it up, or it was just one thing. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really how it goes down all the time. But now it's like it's so repetitive. It happens so often. You know what I'm saying? Like even
motherfucker
during
gotta do something about it.
during the trial. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else got
bullshit.
killed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's crazy.
It people have to start recognizing and seeing that something has to change. And although it may be a pacifier right now, it's like it's a pacifier right now, but I feel like more and more people, because it's being televised, it's being recorded so much more, people have to start really thinking about it and being like, nah, this shit is fucked up.
And stop talking about it.
And yeah, stop talking about it. Like
That's
you
what I'm
have
saying.
to. You have to.
At some point, it has to be for it to stop. It has to be something done. Like until we do something, them niggas ain't believing niggas. Like you could march and do a bunch of shit. You know it might be disruptive for a minute, but nah, until niggas really stop. Because yo, that's why I always say like, yo, if we flip that coin over and it would have been black officers killing white kids, white fathers would have killed them officers. Like that shit
Armed
wouldn't have
and ready.
went, but them
What?
niggas would have really killed them niggas. And that's what I be saying about
They would have
the
rolled up in the
US. Know the
precincts.
difference, right? They know that kill a black kid, these motherfuckers gonna come out and they might fuck the city up, but they're not gonna fuck us up.
Like
A
example.
white person is gonna fuck them up. That's why I say when white people have a problem, that shit immediately go to a killing.
like
Or
example,
Asian.
like
Remember
example.
the
What's the
Asian, Stop Asian Hate? They did hashtag Stop Asian Hate for like 2 weeks, and they got bills passed in Congress immediately.
We've been going through this
Just
for
like
years.
the white dude. What was the white dude that was that he killed a couple big people? And then he was running down with the AK or the assault rifle,
boy.
and they didn't even shoot him or nothing.
Oh, yeah,
After he killed the 2 black kids, he was with like 2 black
Yeah,
kids, and like
yeah.
now if it was a black dude running down after that, you think he'd be good? He'd be dead.
But
Cops was giving
even
them
that,
donuts and all kind of shit. Go ahead.
but even that, like it being recorded that these white people committing these crimes, shooting people, and how they get treated when they get arrested or whatever else. They get arrested.
Yeah.
They don't get shot and killed like we do.
Never
You know what
that.
I'm saying? That stuff is so it's seen so much more now. It's like you can't deny it now. Like there's no way you can
But it's-
deny it.
But it's really, it's like, it's no, like, even with saying, like, just 10 white boys, maybe even if they fathers didn't, it would just be a white boy that would say, yo, I'm gonna kill these fucking cops for, like, white people had that switch. That's one thing we know. Them motherfuckers got a switch where they will shoot an office building up. Them niggas don't give a fuck. Them niggas will go home, kill the whole family, wife, kids, everything, dog, her mother, his mother.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is crazy, and
They
it's
still
like
get off.
with us, we not stepping to that place. So I feel we gonna always get fucked. Until
Well,
niggas step up.
I think that obviously this will be a repetitive conversation. We're gonna keep reiterating ourselves, but I'll say one thing before we move on. In addition to what he's saying, right, is I think there's a difference when you got nothing to lose versus when you got everything to lose. Yeah. So you get a black father that's ready to, stand up for like a George Floyd, risk it all, right? His family depends on that one individual. His family, he's supplying so much for so many people, he can't risk his life.
Do you see the
No, let me just finish with this. Hold on. Let me just finish this part. While a white man, let me just say this one part. And I'm not saying all whites are the same, all blacks are the same, but I'm just saying when you have a white person that have their shit together, they got the house, they got the stocks and bonds, they got their family situation set up. So if that one man go to jail, if that one man die, families is okay. Families are already living in better situations. When you got one dude that's really ready to risk it all, but you in fucking South Alabama somewhere and y'all got like 2 trailers or something, like without you, nobody eats. I mean, how can I have you risk your life? I'm not saying one way or the other.
But what are you gonna save the trailer? Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, sometimes, everybody is not meant to live, nigga.
But I get what he's saying, though.
We need to start understanding. See, we look at it like, listen, right? This is the crazy part. I don't give a fuck what we talking about. If you can ever put something where black and white and you can find a difference, the motherfuckers is crazy, because that's what I'm saying. In that moment, that shit shouldn't matter. None of that shit should matter.
It shouldn't.
Like, if them motherfuckers kill your kid, it should be. That's what I'm saying. That shit's up to the people that's here. Y'all are here. That shit's not up for me to figure it out for y'all.
But you gotta understand.
No black man should be the way he is the only fucking thing. And even if so, sometimes you gotta throw it in. And that's what I really feel. They know that. They know we have a bunch of whys and when and how.
But
and
you gotta understand too.
Niggas gotta be men, and not to sound fucked up, but you gotta say fuck everybody else that's here. Why? Because they're here.
But here's the thing. Easy. But here's the thing. Like, even when you say that's true. Both of y'all bring up valid points. Yeah. However, when you say that, when a black man thinks like the way you do, and it's like, okay, I'm about to go all out for my family. A conversation with your family has to be had. You can't just go out like that. Like, you have to set a foundation to have that mindset and then take that action so that your family knows, okay, once I do this, like, if something like this happens to this family, this is what's going down, and this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Right. And I don't think those conversations or that foundation is put in place first, which is why a lot of black men don't take the action that you're saying that they should.
What I'm saying is, right, there is no conversation. Hold on. Let me pick it back off of that.
Hold on. Enough conversations.
Right, fuck the conversation. You have a conversation with yourself. You know, before I risk it all, I have the conversation with myself. Who am I? What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? And when you analyze, that's what's going on with minorities. We have so many thoughts that we have to think about before we take action. It's almost like we cannot be straight on go. We have to think before we make any move. We always are considering.
Yeah, niggas have to stop doing that. We overthink so much shit when it's like it's not a thinking situation. If I know, like, yo, if you could really say, yo, this happened and I'm gonna go out and I'll give my life, but it'll save 10 other kids, then it was worth it.
You have to, but they do think. Not in that moment. They've thought about this prior to that.
Their whole life they live in.
You know what I'm saying? That's why their family is set when they go out and make these rational decisions.
But then we can't go back once a situation occurs. Now we can't think of, yo, my circumstances. Because your circumstances should not stop you from killing a motherfucker that killed you.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, right now,
no circumstances.
the way we keep seeing all these things happening.
What could we lose? We all been fucked up in our life.
We have, but that's what I'm saying. Right now, it ain't happened to you and your family yet, right? So these conversations between you and your family need to be happening right now.
True
before that shit happens. Because when it do happen, that's when you don't think. You don't take a minute to sit back and think or have the conversation then. You have the conversation now before it happens. So that when it does happen, you don't got time to think. You going and you blasting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even with that, it's so many things the way. That's what I mean about even with the when I said the march and shit. like when we march. When niggas march, niggas don't even march in unity. Like when niggas march, that should just be a march. Whoever show up, we out here.
Don't disrespect that. Nah, I ain't gonna buy that. Nah, we
hold
march in
on,
unity.
listen,
Like
nah.
our marches
Nah, listen.
for fucking.
Listen,
How
hold
long
on,
y'all
hold on.
march, though?
But I'm
Hold
just
on,
saying,
hold
he
on.
said we don't
No.
march in unity. I can't let you just lay that down. You can't get away with that. I gotta call you on that. Like
How
when we
can-
march,
how
we
can-
fucking march. We
how
get
can-
together and march. Like
How could you stop that when we march? We have white people in our march.
the
Not
more the
marching.
merrier.
No,
I mean,
see, that's what
there's
I'm
white people that
Do you
care.
understand the shit we think about? The more the merrier. I'm gonna
Well,
have
white people-
kill my fucking kid, and I'm gonna have a march with white people in it.
But not every
my
white
kid.
person killed somebody's
No,
kid.
nigga, it
either.
don't fucking matter. This is a problem between us. It's not about letting see. This is what I'm saying. We can never just realize that we need to stick the fuck together because we think when we say it, it's a problem. We think when we say something need to be all black, it's a fucking problem. It's not.
No, I'm not saying
Something
that. I'm
can
not
be
saying
all
that.
black without white people being fucking included. The same way shit is all white without us being included.
But also, you know what?
So if we have a fucking march for a fucking black kid, it need to be black people. When I said unity, you never seen
All black people.
No, a march with black citizens, black gang members, black drug
Black unity in that
black
aspect.
unity.
I can't deny that. Okay,
When I say unity, like niggas need to all come together. Like
well,
just not
things has been
the
happening. You see,
people
the Bloods and
that
Crips
vote.
came together with different things, but like I said, no need to pinpoint on exact things. But one thing I think we was looking at is different dynamic. The way you explain it is like a black person's child that went through that. Fuck your thought process, like you said. If that's your child or whatever, you act. Go. That's not what I want to deny. That what I'm saying is, if on the outside, some dude in Georgia, anywhere, like we're not gonna pinpoint a certain individual. All right, I feel sorry for that family. I want to do as much as I can. Can I donate? Can I march? What can I do? But I'm not gonna grab guns and start wanting to kill people because this. All I'm saying is, you think more about you and yours when it's not affecting you and yours. There's a difference. If it affects you and yours, you go.
But
I'm
I'm
with
saying
that.
with anything, like that's what I'm saying. We cannot have something happen in a black community to a black kid by a white officer and white people show up. It can't happen, brother.
It's okay to have something black without, even if they.
I see your point,
email.
but that's your point.
It's the
So-
same thing with white
so
people.
let me
When
ask
white
a
people have
question.
shit and it's all white, we don't say that's fucked up. We keep it fucking moving. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why. Every time we say yo something black, motherfuckers get like,
Everybody
oh hold
line
on,
up.
damn, can
Yeah.
we say that? Nigga, we
Yeah.
fuck shit.
Yeah.
Something
We're the
could just
only
be for us.
We're the only people that, if we do something all inclusive with us, we look like the racist or the prejudiced. When everybody keeps their shit in the family, Asian people keep their shit in their community, white people keep their shit in the community, but as soon as a black person says, okay, this is all black so-and-so, it could be a Facebook group, it could be business, anything, that's when people are like, oh, you're being racist. We're the only people that must include other races.
And
to
then
be valid.
they would even do some dumb shit, the backwards shit, and say once they know what it is, it's only black people. They would say, well, y'all ain't gonna let no white people know we doing this shit. It ain't saying we doing harmful. It's harmless, but we just keeping it between us. They would still make it like it's crazy. Because just if you make that one statement, if they say, well, y'all don't have no white people in it, nah, it's just all black people, that shit would look crazy.
You know what it makes us black supremacists, right? So you look at white
Wait, what?
supremacy, right? And but that's what,
Wait,
no,
what?
No, because that's what it almost makes. Because when you see that white supremacists,
There's no way we could be black supremacists because we're not supreme. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the society we live in,
I
like,
said what it makes us look like. If we're sitting up there, remember how they would say, okay, white power, it's only white, like no niggas included, nobody else included. This is all about the white race. So all I'm saying is if we're saying, okay, it's all about the black race, nobody else could join in on our fight, that makes you look or appear to be.
We can't. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying what
right,
I didn't
but you
say
have
that
to.
we
Right,
are.
but you have to understand what we just said, and then you go right back to it. You say this is what it makes us look like. We can't give a fuck what it makes us look like. We have to move as one because we are the only ones that can save each other.
so now this is my
definitely
question because how do you how do you not have other people, other races involved.
You can say bye.
Other races like
Okay.
okay. Black and white.
This is
I'm just saying because they
Chinese.
And that's what I'm
right.
saying.
So they said
Even
we
if
have a
was-
march. You know
it's
what I'm
nothing
saying?
like-
There's white people that march with us.
Right.
Would do we
Right.
we
So I'm
we
gonna
say
say
no
no
white
people
people?
included. Oh, we having a march tomorrow,
because
no
that's
white-
my
Yeah,
that's
right.
just my
In this
question
moment,
because
yes. In
when
that
it's
moment, fuck it, no. When the white girl came to Malcolm X, she said she wanted to be. He said, "Yo, go over there with your people. That's how you can help us. You could just
Gotcha.
help. You could be with your
Gotcha.
people and tell them to change
Okay,
their mindset.
gotcha.
You could be with them,
Right,
your
go
people.
over there and
you don't
influence your
have to
people,
be
don't
with
come
us.
march
Ain't
with
nothing
us.
you can do for us
Gotcha.
in this moment. This is some shit we all need to help each other with because anything else, then they only infiltrating. And every group, what do it look
nothing-
like?
Yo, the most
A
powerful
white
question of
person
the night.
leading
The
the
most
group.
powerful question of the night.
just
And
said
then, like, we can
infiltrates.
jump off, right? Let me just ask you this one question. Do you not think that other races can help us? Like, in other words, we going
That's
through
what I'm
whatever.
saying.
I'm just asking.
No, listen,
I'm just
yes.
asking.
No, fuck no. We need to stop
Okay.
wanting help. We don't need help.
Okay,
That's the
just-
thing. We just
that's all.
need
I
to
just
stick
wanna ask your
together.
opinion. That's
No,
all.
I'm just
That's
saying,
your
like,
opinion. I ain't
nah,
being
that
trying
shit
to
is
debate it,
nah,
but
nah,
yeah,
but what I'm
that's
saying
ask you
is,
that.
we don't need help. Yo, listen, as black people, my nigga, we are the dopest fucking people ever. We are the most motherfuckers
I totally
that
disagree
are
with
followed.
that shit. I'm
Whoa,
fucking
you
with you.
d-
I'm
you-
fucking with
Boom.
you.
I was about to say, wait, what are you talking
I
about?
was gonna say, yo, jump this nigga. This nigga's about to get. Yo, we about to
hell
rock
going
this
on
nigga.
here?
I totally disagree. We're the
Somebody
bottle
get the
feeders.
pistol.
Listen,
Yo.
yo, we're the bottle feeders. Listen,
But nah, real shit, we
are
the most
beneath-
dopest motherfuckers.
We gotta
It's
realize
like,
we
yo,
are
the
beneath-
one
no,
thing
fuck
we
it.
don't
I wouldn't even
understand
say
is
that
like,
shit.
yo, keep our
Kings,
shit
nigga.
with
We
us.
kings and
We
queens.
always want
What?
to find
We want to
a
include
white
everybody.
outsource. Like, yo,
Listen, man.
well, this could make me
Don't
bigger.
warm me
Even
up
if
now.
you
I done
have
cooled
a
down.
black
Now you
man
warming me
and
up.
a
Nah,
white
go ahead,
man,
OG,
niggas
warm
would still
up.
kind of go with
What?
the white man.
Hold on, I can't.
Do it again. OG,
Motherfuckers
one more time.
motherfuckers would feel more safe
Early.
being in the care of a white man than a black man. Even when it come to lawyers, niggas look at the black dude like, this nigga really gonna help me? White dude, niggas be secure in their position. Most motherfuckers have
They
white
don't wanna
lawyers
steal
and don't
it.
even
They
ask
steal
the
it.
Especially
question.
And
you
they
get a
still
Jew, nigga, you be definitely on the way. Nigga, a Jew, you be like, yeah, I'm good.
See, now
But you
niggas
look
need
at
to
a
search
black
for
nigga,
black
you
lawyers.
You look at a black nigga come through, you be like,
And I just feel like
The-
it's a
you know what I
catch
mean?
22 because, you know, the world that we live in is based on white people. So it's like if they can get through to their people faster than we can. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like you don't want to give them that because you don't know if this person is really playing you or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it's a catch 22. You don't want the white person, but at the same time, you know the white people or the white person that's in your favor or your lawyer or whatever, the other white people are going to listen to him before they listen to a black
Yo,
lawyer.
in simplest terms, right? I'm
You know
looking
what
at
I'm saying?
that,
So
and
it's-
as a
But we have
metaphor.
to-
Hold
we
on,
have
as a
to-
metaphor, if your nephew who's 17, 18 years old, and he gets into a beef or something, right? Should he go get his 75-year-old grandfather or his 25-year-old cousin, right? So it's like you're asking people to fight a fight with their own life. So I could hire Bobby Smith as my lawyer, but he has no connections with that judge, with that other lawyer, whatever. That's why you hire. That's why you have money, because these motherfuckers talk all day and night. They eat lunch and all of that shit. So we still got to understand we're living in the Western identity.
Nah,
this
I'm
shit was
still-
created.
I'm still with anything with my money. I'd rather put a black nigga in.
Oh, who don't? But
But see, that's what we got to
all we're saying is, does it make sense? Like, oh, we still got to be realistic, though. We still got to be realistic,
we have to
though.
see a young lawyer and build this motherfucker the same way they do.
Don't
They
deny
see
it.
these young
Don't
motherfuckers
deny it.
coming out of
Don't
school,
deny it.
and they say, you know what? We're gonna him.
A
And they
nigga that's
put the
sitting up there
motherfucking
facing
reinforcement.
5 murder beefs, would I tell that nigga, yo, go ahead on, man. My cousin just graduated from Grambling, and he's on his way. Like, all I'm saying is, we still gotta be realistic. Like, he got
See,
millions
why
stashed.
can't- why can't he
I'm
be
not
on
saying.
his way?
I'm not saying that. I'm
But
not
he
saying
really
that we
could be
shouldn't.
on his way though.
I'm not.
With
You
that
gotta
one
understand.
With
you
that
gotta,
one case,
but
like
you gotta
see,
understand.
we have
I
to
agree
start
with
having.
that.
But see,
And
this
I
is what
do.
I'm
I
saying.
agree with that.
When we see each other, we see trickery.
But when that person's in that position, though,
we don't see comfortableness. We don't see love.
Right.
We don't see.
I
this
disagree.
motherfucker
I
want to
feel
take
like
care
we
of me.
do see comfortable. We don't. I don't think we see trickery. However, we know the reality of the world that we live
right,
in.
right. That's just facing
You know what I'm saying? That's
reality.
It's just
That's all.
reality.
Yo, I
That's
said
all.
to a motherfucker.
Now we
right?
could change reality
Hold on, I
at
said
some point.
to
But yeah,
it.
go ahead. I'm
And
listening.
see, this is what I'm saying. It all starts with all of us changing our reality. So
I agree with that.
I told the motherfucker like, yo, if you feel people in your building don't speak, then you should start speaking. Don't wait for people to speak. Why don't you speak?
Right.
Same thing when you see another black dude, instead of just grilling, what up? What's good with you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? See, niggas don't want to take the lead themselves.
Initiative.
Somebody got to take the initiative. And that's why with me, when I'm like moving through the streets, I kind of say what up to all niggas that I catch eye contact with.
But you're
know
not
what I'm saying?
you're not one of few, you're one of many. So it's not like that
But see,
that
I
trend is
changed-
not going
no,
down. You
but I
can't change
changed-
the world yourself.
but I changed
you change
my-
yourself.
I changed my
And that's all we
reality.
can do is one at a time. That's why
You know
this
what
should
I'm
stop podcast. This is what we're promoting. This is what we're saying. Because you got to look at both aspects, the dynamics of who you are, but
gonna
also
talk
how the
shit
world is.
When your podcast is owned by 2 black dudes and a white girl.
Wait, what?
Not this one.
I was like, Johnny's white.
Niggas,
I was talking about this shit.
I was like, damn,
Wait,
nigga.
wait a minute, hold on. What
Niggas
white?
ain't put me
What
on.
white
That's
Listen.
person? What's
hard.
going on
yo,
here?
my
she
secret,
kinda
my
lives
secret
like it
investor
all,
got
man.
nothing to do with this.
You know what
Listen,
I'm
nah,
saying? What's going on?
Like, let me find out you have it.
Nah, but we
Yeah.
beat this down though, man. Like, yeah. Like,
Tis
I love it.
Soon
I
as
love it.
niggas,
I love
soon
it.
as niggas heard on a white girl, everybody got quiet. Like,
Word, right, real
it's
quick.
real white
Niggas
girl.
wait for her to come in the room. Like, here I am. Niggas like, yo, bitch.
She was like, oh, just in time.
Like, finally. Yo,
Another
man.
anniversary, Left Eye.
Shout out Left Eye.
1/3 of TLC. She
Real
passed
shit.
away 19 years ago this week.
R.I.P.
I remember where I was with that. Did y'all see the footage?
Yes. Yes.
She
Oh,
was-
the
In the car
she was in
accident.
DR.
Yeah.
Honduras. Okay, I knew it was some
So
Spanish
she was
country.
filming a documentary
Yes.
about her life. She was all zen. She was
Wasn't
Yeah.
it Dr. Sabi? She was like going to.
yeah, him.
Is that?
the one that cures AIDS with yams? Him.
I can't.
So,
Candy yams. Oh.
so she was
See, another thing, niggas not believing
Hold
in
on.
their people.
Okay.
He did it with yams?
No, I was just
No,
being-
she's
I was
just being.
facetious.
Yeah.
Not with the
Being
A little
candy
extra.
yams.
with it.
She
That
was,
nigga
that's my
early.
favorite word. She was
She was
filming a
gonna throw some
documentary in
thesis up.
Honduras. She was filming a doc in Honduras about how she was getting zen with her life. She was building a school. She was doing this and that. And her untimely death happened to be caught on camera. She was
Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
and crashed, lost control of the car. She
Yeah.
got ejected. And that was 19 years ago this week. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but it was.
Wow, and that's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
And
I remember
for-
seeing that
And
video.
for a lot of you
Definitely
new,
seeing that.
new
That was
bitches
crazy.
in the game that don't know, Left Eye probably would have smacked the shit out of one of y'all bitches.
Word.
Cause she was really for that action.
She would've
Yeah.
slapped
Was
the
not
shit out of
bullshit.
Anybody.
Yeah.
She was
really
burning
Okay.
She was
houses
buying
down,
it.
all
I hate
type
you.
of shit.
And she was from
Yeah,
Philly
dude.
too, right? She
Pulling
was
up
from
onto
Philly.
niggas' crib
Wow,
and
she brought
everything.
Andre
She
Rison
didn't
shit
care.
down.
Yeah.
Burnt that nigga shit to the gristle,
not
nigga.
care.
Young people,
Yeah.
please look into TLC.
But
and
nah,
Left Eye, she definitely-
But yeah, they haven't been the same. Obviously, the game
they
hasn't been the
ain't
same.
never.
Like that's
Not
truly
since
somebody
that,
that's
they
missed.
haven't been able to recoup off the
No.
Yeah,
the
that's
Left
truly
Eye
somebody
loss.
that was missed.
And she's
man.
definitely missed, man. No bullshit. Shout out to the whole TLC.
Yup, shout out to TLC
You know what
and
I'm
rest in
saying?
peace,
I
Left
feel
Eye.
like she was like the
What is it?
the
Titties
heart
and
of
left
the group.
cheeks?
What?
Wait, what? What did you say?
TLC, titties and left cheeks.
What that is?
How about their names?
No, wrong
T-Boss,
shit.
Left
Wrong
Eye
shit.
and Chili.
Chili.
Niggas said
How
wrong
about their
shit.
names, bro?
Yeah, wrong shit. Damn, I forgot all about
I'm gonna
that
need
shit.
you to.
Titties and left
It's-
cheeks.
Titty.
Yo, y'all got to forget this nigga. He was watching
No right
Pornhub
cheeks,
before we
just the
started
left.
I
recording.
can't.
That nigga downloaded the Pornhub app on his phone
This
and he
nigga's
ain't
a
stopped
freak.
since.
And I got the free key.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
gonna move on. Rest in peace, Left Eye.
So when
man.
you got the
Yeah.
free key, you know somebody on there.
All right, Left Eye. She was not a singer, but she was definitely another one we spoke about that's very musically inclined. Her musical IQ way up there.
And that's why I say I feel like she was the heart of the group. Like, and that's probably
Didn't
why
they
the
say she
group
was,
Let
couldn't.
me ask y'all a question.
Didn't they say she was right?
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question.
Right, right.
If y'all
And that's
still
what I'm
think-
saying.
Out of all of them,
If she was still alive right now, right? You know, all the female rappers that's right now, do you think they still be like they'll fuck with her?
yeah.
Hell yeah, they would
Yeah,
definitely
she
fuck
had
with
her
her
own
because she was
lane.
real like
She
that.
had a different lane.
She was
Yeah,
real
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
even
And
though
she was
maybe
more-
her lyrics wasn't as hard as Cardi and
That's what I was gonna say. She
Meg
kinda
or
remind me
whatever.
like a
but
Cardi
she
B
was
type
real.
of-
You know
she
what I'm
was
saying?
real.
And that's what people fuck
Yeah,
with, real.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think she was just at that moment too with that documentary and everything. I want to say she was just about to start rapping like and pulling out of that whole TLC look Like that
She was
was
about
the
to get
whole
into
shit
her
about them
own
doing
realm, her peak.
own
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
It's definitely
That's true.
Yeah, rest in peace,
They,
man.
you know, the industry probably held her back a little bit.
It was eerie how she
The
passed
group,
away
all
when
of that.
She was starting to get
Yeah,
one
yeah.
herself. For lack of a
She
better
dropped the album with Death Row. Niggas gotta remember she signed
hey
with Death
yo,
Row.
I'm not gonna lie, no
I
didn't
bullshit.
know that.
Yeah, she
I didn't
signed
know
with
that
Death
either.
Row.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is a
I mean, I
fun
can
fact.
see that, though.
She fucking with Shook.
It's a fun fact if nobody don't know. That is one of the reasons why I think I always kind of
What that
been
patch on
scared
your eye?
I hate you.
word with the signature. But no, that's why I think always been like nervous to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Because
What
it's
you
like
mean?
Talk the truth.
when niggas get their shit together, it seem like that shit.
That's when it, yeah. No,
As soon as
seriously.
they start
Seriously.
glowing, you looking good, you ain't smoking, and then boom. So that's why sometimes I think with me when it really be coming to like, I know there's a lot of discipline in me that I have, but it's so much shit I really don't even be wanting because I be scared to get it.
Yo.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel the same
Nah,
way.
get
Like
right, man.
Big Virgo
it's
energy.
scared.
Get
Hello,
Big
them
Virgo
Virgos is in the
Wow.
building. You hear me?
Nah, get right with your life, nigga.
Yeah, but at the
fuck
same
them
time,
Virgos,
are you
man.
thinking,
I ain't got time for all that
Boy,
shit.
you
That
know
shit was
what?
hard. Sag gang out here, nigga.
Whatever.
Fuck you
Whatever.
mean,
Whatever.
nigga.
Niggas throwing up sets, Libra gang,
Fuck
nigga,
yeah,
Libra
nigga.
gang,
First of
nigga.
all,
The scale,
Virgos
baby,
heavy.
Libra
We-
gang,
we
nigga,
been
scale.
Fuck with the Capricorn.
Yeah, niggas
Oh,
throwing
here
that
we
up.
go.
Alright, now he
Here
my
we
cousin,
go.
nigga, so
Fuck
we'll
with
fuck
the
niggas up in
Capricorn.
here.
Here we
Fuck
go.
it.
We fuck around and call Mike and Bill.
Alright.
I call Mike
yeah.
and
Like
Bill. We be
Capricorn,
We
huh?
moving.
gonna call the Audi
Don't like
boys,
Capricorn.
First
nigga,
of all,
huh?
Virgos, we good with everybody, but I'm just
Okay.
saying we the best.
Wow,
Damn,
man.
that was
yo.
hard.
I'm
Alright.
just saying, you know.
Speaking of-
Keep it.
But
Alright, DJ Khaled.
I think
UNITY.
Hey.
Early.
So like yo,
Yeah.
even when you run through the clip of after that, Nip was one of them. Nip looked super good. Skin was active. Nigga was radiant. Nigga fucking music was just so powerful. Like his lyrics was different. Like Nip was so much to where when it happened, it was like, the fuck?
You know, and I had a eerie feeling about Nip when him and his wife Lauren did that.
Fiance.
When they was on a horse.
Come on
in
now.
LA. I was
Come
like,
on
they
now.
looking So good. I had a really eerie feeling like he's getting ready to blow.
No, when
Rest in peace, Nip.
when he ever passed, I'm like, yo, this shit is fucked up because whenever our people get to a point where they good in life and they're really making a
Telling you.
movement within us,
I swear to God.
they
man.
they get taken out, and it's like
you know,
Low
you
key
know
Fawn.
what?
Look at Low Key Fawn. He was about to blow.
Word.
What
You know
happened
what
to
to
him?
tell you?
Mo
Like,
3.
Cap would
Word.
tell you, I used to always say that shit to Cap. Cap used to be like, yo, and all the shit you do, why don't you? And it'd be like, brother, nigga be scared. Because I seen so many niggas, yo, you know what? I'm just going to chill, get this shit to, and bang, they out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't,
one way.
I don't know
But
if it's the...
that's one way of looking at it. But
Nah,
what
no,
about
I'm
what
talking
about
about
the
that's
people that got their shit together and still here today to teach and preach?
Nah,
So
them niggas,
no,
them
but
niggas
first
is
of
a
all,
lot
they
of
got
people like
they
that.
still got a
Them
little something
Them
something
niggas
that you don't know
them niggas
about.
is broken, fucked up.
That-
I'm talking about
exactly.
niggas that's really living. When you try to transition, it's
Right.
something about
It's
that
something,
transition.
but
Yeah.
not all,
That-
man. Like,
Nah,
yo, it's a
like,
lot
bro,
of people that
dog. Hey, yo.
transition.
I'm
Hey,
not
yo.
saying
It's a lot of people
all.
that transition
I'm not
out the
saying
game.
all.
A lot of people that transition from
Hey, yo, at
But
the
here's
drug dealing,
Hey, yo,
from
check it.
murdering, from robbing
I
and
just
stealing.
told you all
Like,
them niggas was broke, nigga.
Hey,
no,
yo,
I'm just,
man.
nah,
to
That's
say-
that's
all
not.
But it's
Them
like when,
niggas
Hey,
you,
ain't
yo,
broke.
listen,
when
man.
you have a
Living
huge
prosperous
impact on the
lives.
community, that's when I feel like when the people who have a huge impact on our community, when they try to transcend, because I'm not saying our people don't transcend and go into better ways of life or
right,
whatever.
right.
But
That's
it's
what
when
I
you
was
have a
saying.
huge
Nah,
impact
that's what
on
I'm
our
saying.
community, like
I
worldwide,
just
like
told
that.
you, nigga's skin be radiant.
Yo.
Nigga. Nip mom said, nigga, when she seen that nigga, she was like, yo, I knew. She was like, yo, I felt
Something
this
was-
nigga's
come
glow.
on.
Yo,
she was
so-
like, this nigga glow was so hard. Like, and that's what I'm telling
It's
you.
scary.
It was like, damn near 2 months before, all niggas was fucking with was Nip.
Hey, yo, my thing
you
is
know-
like this, yo. Check it,
Seriously.
yo, real
No
quick,
bullshit.
man.
He started to get too big. It feel like
just
felt
like
quick
they don't
as
want
shit.
us to get too big within ourselves because it's like okay, it's about to be a movement. We can't let there be a movement within them.
yo,
we just can't.
And Nip was really trying to build a movement. Nip wasn't
Exactly.
on no,
Hey, yo, to touch
Nip
on what you was
really-
saying,
yo,
bro. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. Real shit. I'm gonna let Loaded Fries
I
go.
know this- I
so
know this
don't worry.
nigga- his
whole
podcast
fan
ain't gonna
group,
talk.
calm down. I'm gonna let him speak.
Fuck with a rapper, huh?
Word,
I
man. I'm
forgot.
gonna let this
Oh.
nigga talk. But yo,
Fuck with the DJ.
The nigga Nip, man, yo, the nigga was like a motherfucker that was like touching everything. You know what I'm saying? And trying to like bring everything with him. And that's what I mean when you're just a stand up dude. Like that nigga was always first and foremost, yo, I'm a Crip. Off top, nigga. Rolling 60s before anything. Nigga seen that nigga in interviews, nigga. Fuck this rap shit, fuck all that, nigga. 60s first. Like a nigga like that, the power he would have had.
Exactly.
Shit ain't gonna let it. And that's what I'm saying. That's like one of the few that really get that.
My fault. What? Hey, yo, so check it, man. Touch on your thought, man, about niggas, man, having that fear, getting there, man, and losing it all, dog. Yo, I think you really putting pressure on shit that you can't control, bro. Honestly, man, you just gotta live life like every day is the last, man, and just live correctly, man.
Whoever told you that was lying.
Nah, man, you bugging the fuck out, man.
Every motherfucking day, like I'm waking
man,
up.
Shit happened for a reason, man. Nip lost his fucking life, man, because he was trying to prove a point, man, by fucking buying the hood back and still being in the hood, nigga. And again, he got taken out by a fucking suck ass nigga.
A rat.
There's nothing in a real nigga's heart that you shouldn't be able to give to your community. Like that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
it wasn't. Hold on.
Right.
It wasn't a him taking. Dog, the nigga was doing a lot of giving. Just giving that. He said, "Yo, niggas was coming on 25." That nigga was like, "Yo, come to the store." Niggas was leaving like with 2 and 3 trash bags.
And my nigga,
not like a bag, like an Evelyn's bag. Like niggas was leaving with trash bag. Nigga was on niggas. You know what I'm saying? So with that, that's what I'm saying. Like.
And my nigga, what motherfucking real high power superstar motherfucker who's really a celebrity that's out there just naked like that, bro? Come on, Jigga's not out there like that.
That's what I'm saying. I think like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like he was trying to make a movement within us.
And the one thing,
like it's weird. I don't know. I can't call it. I can't say why it happens. But I recognize it. I see it.
I don't even think fucking Nip knew he had it. Like I don't think he realized it. Maybe to like the end. Like
I would say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think like he realized.
That's why he was moving like that.
That's not what he set out.
He was a different type of breed of nigga, though. You gotta understand. Nip was the type of nigga that he could bring anybody to.
See, that's what I'm saying. With him
different.
With him being so much in touch with the neighborhood, I don't think he peeped it. Because as you're elevating, you're not watching so. You're just elevating. And when you're still fucking with niggas and niggas is treating you the same, you're not seeing it. Like Nip was really him with his niggas. Look how he was rocking with niggas. That nigga was in the studio with niggas like really just fucking with niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like his regular niggas he dealt with. So I don't think he knew he had that power. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Because even once you watch like Game, all them niggas like, that shit was crazy. And then all the stories in that, like, yo, how the nigga helped out. You know, more than anything, with the nigga's fucking
that nigga had a weed
activism
store.
Was crazy.
What type of nigga? He had a weed store, a weave store, all type of shit. That nigga was just about money, about business. All he gave a fuck was about giving back to his community. That same store that he died from in front of her is the same shit that he hustled for all his fucking life. Out the trunk, they got kicked out of that shit.
Hey,
he was like, yo, fuck it. They sold the whole shit.
Biggie said it best, nigga. More money, more problems, nigga.
I know that's what
fuck you mean, my nigga. Yo, at the end of the day,
we on, Johnny.
Fuck all that other shit, bro. Like, dog, when you start raising, nigga, you start elevating, dog, you already know, my nigga, you can't be in those same positions, my nigga. We just sat here and had conversations about our whips we got, my nigga, and about parking them certain places and nigga just not being out there with shit or having jewelry, nigga, and gotta be correct, nigga, because niggas, no, we regular niggas talking about shit like that. So when you get to that position, my nigga, yo, no disrespect and all that, my nigga, but dog, right idea, goofy move.
Yo, dopest shit was when the nigga Cam said, if I don't make the cookout, I bet you one of my V's do. Go ahead. Niggas ain't catch it?
He got
100
shooters with pink guns around him too, nigga.
Got it.
Early.
What we on now, Johnny, yo?
Speaking of hip-hop artists making a difference, Young Thug and Gunna.
Yes.
Oh, I respect them for that.
That was dope.
That word, real dope.
But that's not the end of their movement. They want to continue that. So
and overcrowded.
It should be like that. Because
see
you got
that-
you got a lot of shit that's going on right now. Even a nonprofit, even you got even the innocent helping. You got a lot of people that's like striving for getting a lot of people out of jail right now. That's like innocent, and it's what's up. You know what I mean? Well, we need to help out and show that in life that we can help each other and get each other out of jail. Cause
I'm glad you said that.
Shout out to
because
Sean
I wanna
Ellis.
Definitely say that there's a lot of shit going on, right?
It's mad
And-
turkeys
And
Behind the water,
and it's
behind
funny how we was talking earlier
yeah,
about
this
the
nigga.
black marches and this, that, and the other. Listen, beside that, unless you do the research and unless we can really come up here with facts, we ain't gonna talk out our ass. So I was getting your point about the marches specifically with that. But back to what you just said, there's many projects, there's many different things, and this is just an example of how you said they want to keep it going. There's a lot of us minorities that's putting their money where the mouth is. There's creating nonprofit organizations that's fighting to get people incarcerated, wrongfully accused, wrongly incarcerated, out of jail. There's a lot of that going on. So
shout
sit up
out
here and
John
say,
Ellis. You know what I mean?
Yo, there's legislation that's being passed. There's rules that's being changed. There's a lot of us that's really working. So to say that things aren't better than it was
No,
100
shout
years
out
ago,
Shizz
definitely
Ellis,
nobody
man.
said
D.
that.
Jones,
But
too.
You already,
we
nigga.
definitely-
Diamond, shout out Diamond.
man.
I mean, free innocent niggas
Shout
have
out
been
M3.
down for years, man. Years for shit
Shout
that
out
they ain't even
Mike.
do and came home to a lot of shit. The nonprofit innocent helped them out, man. I just want to say
GGL.
shout out to them too, yo, man. To help out all our black brothers that been incarcerated for years that finally got their day in justice and free now, man. Shout out to
because the
them.
firefighter, I don't
I
know if y'all know about
definitely
that
think that shit,
firefighter in
though,
New Jersey. Did you hear about that shit?
No bullshit. If like, and see, that's what I'm saying. I think like, the same way niggas start like trends and shit and little stupid ass TikTok videos, that should have been the trend. Like how them niggas went and built out motherfucking what was that, Fulton County? Nigga should have went South Bay. Nigga should have went New York. Nigga should have went city to city. That should have been how niggas felt. Niggas gonna ball out for the day.
And then
Fucking
even
shut the
something like,
clubs down,
yo,
we gonna go build niggas out.
and something as light as,
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
want to donate $5, $10. Yo, we gonna start bailing people out. Like you said, if that shit moved to Boston, to New York, to, like you said, every area, like let's put some money up or whatever, let's bail these people
but
out.
see,
But
nigga,
whatever it is, but just pushing the same agenda.
But
That's
see, that's
all.
why I said at some point, right? See, this is the part where I think motherfuckers keep losing, and I'm not saying us in this room,
Yo, I can't.
but
with you.
fucking
This nigga's a drug addict, nigga. I
Said
promise.
We ain't losing.
Yo,
We
fuck
winning,
He tweaking
baby.
out, nigga. That's that
It
mass
was
ass
real.
shit,
Like,
nigga.
yo, every other race, they churches, everything fuck with the community.
nigga scaring folks.
If something's illegal or whatever, they fuck with it. With us, they keep thinking like a certain type of people have to come until like the streets, citizens, motherfucking everybody start coming together. That's the only way this shit gonna work. No bullshit. And it's like it has to be one to where everybody is involved.
Yo, with that shit, the New Jersey cat, right? It's a firefighter. Y'all gotta Google it, right? So he gets pulled over, a bag, whatever. They said the young boy in the car, whatever, had some drugs or something on him. But it was a dirty cop that pulled him over. He took a plea, just had a seed. It was like, you're facing 10, 15 years in a pen. He took a plea like, yo, he'd rather do 3. All right, so he sat for 2 years. Lost his job, all that shit. Obviously, you're in a pen. But either way, they find out this cop dirty as a fucking rat, dog piss, you dog head bitch. What Stu say about that? Anyway, so now here we go again, finding out, just like that Chinese chick, Anna, whatever her fucking name was, that put all them niggas in the pen with the drug cases and all this. The system's dirty. Shit's been designed against us.
You talking about Andy Dugan?
Yeah, that
There you
bitch,
go.
man. So many niggas got off of that. Like, but
And see,
obviously,
this
so many
is
niggas
what I'm
got
saying.
locked up because of her too.
Nah, but see, this is what I'm saying.
And niggas got off
Niggas
because
don't
of
be
her.
knowing when niggas should stand up. That was a bitch. Niggas should have bailed her out.
Dog, she got
That
yo.
bitch, you know how many niggas she let out?
Word.
Niggas
Nigga.
fucking cases got.
You know how many niggas she
Niggas
locked
word.
up?
No,
All them niggas
nigga,
got out
no.
because she locked their ass
No,
up.
nigga,
Nah,
no, nigga.
nigga,
She
dog.
let niggas out.
Yo, she
is
got
the
yo,
reason
bro.
niggas on
She
the
let
street.
niggas out,
Once they found
and
out
niggas
that
got
work was
bread.
taping,
Hold
niggas
on,
got
y'all
bread, too.
misunderstanding. All right.
She was supposed to be testing
How did she
it.
get let out?
Hold on, let me tell you right now. For her fucking up all the shit, like for her fucking up all the chemical
Right,
shit.
right.
For one being fucked up, for her nigga like fucking it up.
It fucked up everything
all
she
them
touched.
shit. They made it go back to
Y'all going to
and
be.
years and
Y'all-
years and
Family,
years
who
though.
y'all
Hold on.
talk- can y'all-
All
Who
right.
y'all talking about? Y'all went
This-
to
yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We talking about Andy Dugan right now. We talking about Andy Dugan, the one that the
Boston,
chemicals
Mass.
that fucked up a lot of drug people
Testing.
that had them
She
in
was
jail for life.
overworked. She was just passing
lot
shit
of shit,
through. She
nigga.
wasn't really drug testing
And the
shit.
bitch in Springfield that was taking the drug.
Yeah, yeah.
The other
Now,
one,
yep,
the other
yep.
one. I forgot her other name.
Now,
too.
with that said, right, y'all say how many niggas got out because of her. What I'm saying is how many niggas got put in because of her.
Nobody got put in because of her. Everybody got out.
It was
'cause
her
of-
testimony. It was
No.
her drug.
Listen what I'm saying.
Are you fucking
Yo,
nuts?
bro, hold on. I understand
Yo,
what you're saying.
A
Right.
before
At
B.
first,
Niggas
listen,
got
You
bagged.
can't get out unless she had something to do with your case.
Niggas got bagged, right? Niggas
Okay,
got bagged.
that's a
She
start.
was just the analyst.
she tested
Right.
it.
That's it.
So after a while,
Once they seen she fucked up, now everybody court comes back in the case. So now, no, this bitch that was supposed to crucify niggas, help niggas.
My
But she
question-
could. You
my
missing the
question-
point. You know that she. Do you know that? Hold
My
on.
question is,
At first, she put niggas.
She
in there
put
because
niggas
she was
in the pen.
She was the analyst that did the drugs at first, and after a while, after a year, they went inside the fucking
See,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
inside
See,
the
this is what I'm
facility
saying.
and find out.
See, this is the difference. Well, I'm not now, but I was a criminal. Once I get locked up,
We know you ain't no criminal with that fucking
once
pink
I get
on.
locked up, dog,
Allegedly.
everything is just through the chain. She
Allegedly.
had nothing to do with me getting locked up. Once I get locked, that shit's just all
Hey,
in the chain.
yo, let
of
me
the
ask you a
link.
question.
That's my
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about her when niggas got caught up with some goofy ass nigga? Just let's say some Nacetol nigga, some
Allegedly,
Right.
goof. No, I'm just
Right.
saying. Nah,
Right.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying in general. Niggas get
That
caught up with
baby
that,
powder.
and then baby powder, and then nigga she test it and say, oh, it's some fucking coke, nigga. And
then they
niggas
got
and
10
niggas
years.
and niggas sit for 10 joints, nigga. Then on their ninth and a half year, nigga, she gets bopped, nigga. Niggas supposed to celebrate her?
Nah.
Okay.
Right.
The whole
Right.
shit was, what the fuck was you doing with a kid or some baby powder?
Nah, nigga just
Yeah,
had
no,
baby
nigga,
powder in the.
that's his
still
steal.
Nah,
in
not
it.
That's
even.
his steal.
Why don't
Nah,
niggas
no,
just
it
fucking
ain't. If you
niggas
had baby
idiots?
powder in the
I
car,
said that's his steal.
Yeah, nigga,
I ain't
always-
fucking with
oh,
you.
part
I'm
of
with
self.
you, nigga.
Nigga,
That's
hold
his
up.
steal.
No, I'm always a nigga
He
of
always be like, yeah,
accountability, my
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
dog,
Yo, it's
you
some
have
shit
a
on
child, so if
shit,
you got
yo.
baby powder in
My
the
nigga
car, my
stay
nigga,
with-
and they
yo,
saying
I'll
some
leave
Got
it.
coke.
I'll
fucking
leave it.
baby
My nigga
powder
stay.
wrapped up, nigga, in the fucking
No,
joint,
not
nigga.
wrapped up in the bottle, nigga. They still say it's some coke,
Come
nigga.
on, dog. How the
She
fuck
was
you
jamming
just got-
niggas on some goofball
Nah,
shit, bro.
dog,
What are you
nah.
talking
See,
about?
Shit always go way
Yeah.
over. Nah,
Yeah.
that shit went. You just
Yeah.
can't have a baby powder joint and then she say, "Yo,
Yeah,
it's some
yeah.
coke."
Nah, nigga, they bring-
That mean
Wrapped up like
something
some
was
shit.
going
Nah,
on.
my
Then
nigga.
she was like, "Nah, shit official," and it wasn't official. But see, that's what I'm saying. If not, whoever it was that got bagged, 9 out of 10, if they sat their whole bed, they was fucked up. So now she got them bread. If you was a nigga that was locked, she freed you. So either way, it was a come up.
Hey yo, so what if you?
So you
So
got
what if you?
stand up. Wait,
I would have built the bitch out. 100.
What if you're being put baby powder in a sandwich bag because nigga she didn't have nothing to put it in, nigga? You just got bopped.
Look.
Your BM's an idiot.
My
You should
nigga
go
stay
and
with
lock
his shit.
her
My
up.
nigga stay with
No
his
bullshit.
shit.
I'm gonna put cuffs on her when I
Yeah,
get home.
listen.
Like,
Niggas said
here.
niggas should have
stupid
bailed
Yeah,
out.
the
Yo,
arrest,
a
you
lot of
stupid
niggas got out.
motherfucker.
Yo, but it's like a dirty cop too. Cops could have been arresting niggas for years, real legitimate lockup. But
not
they
could've,
find out
it was.
Yeah, all right, but dog, if he was associated with your case and they find out that yo the nigga planted drugs one time, now that's everybody like yo damn if he planted some shit on this one dude, we gotta go through all this shit.
Hold on. And this is the shit that nobody said. Let's talk about all
What?
the niggas that was guilty
Drug addict shit.
that came
Early.
home, nigga. Let's talk about them niggas. All the niggas.
I don't
that
know
really
them
got
niggas
caught with
first.
two
I don't
keys.
know them niggas first.
And niggas
Nah,
really
niggas-
knew I was
niggas
in
got
the beat
through.
with it.
Okay.
And now this bitch did this dumb shit. I'm
Word,
coming home.
I'm coming home.
I don't know what drugs they was talking about. So
It's a
that's
come
what-
up for
it
that
was
nigga-
it
them
was a
niggas and they
score for
families.
Everybody, it was a really
It was a score
it was a
for-
score. And that's
It was
what
a
I'm
score for
saying. With
people.
us, like,
it was a score for some people.
we gotta really start like with that. Niggas should have at some point looked out, not helped the bitch, but looked out.
Then why don't you bail her out?
Oh, you know
You
me,
want
I'm fucked up my podcast. What money I got?
Yo, y'all hit them likes, subscribe. Y'all see we got help Boston Craft out. Yo, hit subscribe,
Sibby
like.
This your
said to the,
podcast,
Cash
nigga.
App.
Sibby said
Make
to
sure
the
you
Cash
subscribe.
App,
This
man.
your podcast, man.
Boston
Subscribe early,
Craft,
like all those.
aka Amy
You gonna
Craft.
buy another
Amy
pink
Craft.
What else you got up there, man?
Shit gonna be fly though.
What we got next, Draco?
You're a Draco.
Yep.
Nigga forgot who he was. Nigga said, "Yo, Draco, nigga, that's you."
Nigga dirty
Talking
man.
to third person. Like, yo, Draco, what you doing? Oh, I'm doing nothing.
Anywho, we got a lot of things to touch on.
You trying to
I
touch
think-
something?
Okay,
Oh.
man, this nigga.
Alright,
I'm-
then. I think I want to go into
I said that out loud. Oh, okay, what you think? You want to what? What you
break
think?
this up a little bit. You guys are familiar with Joe Budden's podcast,
Yes, we are.
Yes.
and you guys are familiar with the saga, how they broke up, came back together.
Best podcast in the world.
Microphone
there
check.
you go.
What is this?
Real G shit.
Friends in business. That's how it got.
We ain't the
kinda fucked up.
JPB
Right.
boys, but we back to business.
JBP. But friends and business, blessing, curse, or both.
Both. I mean,
Both.
both because it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to say you gotta know what friends to go in business with, but then at the same time, if the line of communication is not clear and it's not, it doesn't seem necessary, things can go left. Even with the best of, when you feel like you got the best friend or whatever for the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where I feel like that kind of went with the podcast because, and sometimes ego plays a role too because, you have to be able to communicate. You have to be able to explain yourself sometimes.
And I would definitely say that I think it's both, but more importantly, it's pros and cons. See, with friends, especially like I'm gonna look at it from 2 points. Like, if you manage somebody, right? Like, let's say you manage another black chick or black man, and like this was like a long lasting joke type of thing. Like, if somebody be like, it's Friday, Monday's a holiday, and your employee calls in sick, some shit like you're like, yo, you already know what you're trying to do, type of thing. So like pros and cons. So with a friend, it's like you go into the business aspect. Yo, let's do this. Let's make this money happen and what have you. And you just moving without handling the business. So you get somebody else from the other side, somebody that you don't know, and it's like, okay, let's drop this contract. Let's make sure, all right, you need to be here at this time. I need to be here at this time. It's a business. It's a contract. So those are the pros. Like, you have to be able to stand for something to make this business go. With friends, it's almost like, yo, we supposed to meet up at 9. Yo, man, I had to drop my baby mom off. I'll be there at 10:30. You like, wait the fuck up. Like, yo, hold on. Like, yo, we supposed to do this at 9. So things change a little bit with friends. But I would say with friends, at least y'all know each other and you say, okay, in this aspect, we should move this way. This makes more sense for us because we know each other.
I think that's why it's both a blessing and a curse.
It's a blessing and a
that's what I was
curse.
gonna say. Like, the communication, it has to be there because as a entrepreneur, as I stated in my introduction, like I have, I have done business where either they're employees or clients. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be. I realized after some years, it has to be stated that listen, yeah, we friends, yeah, we family. But my business is my business. I don't play these games. Like, and so if you want to do this with me, you have to understand that my contracts, my policies is my policies. Period. And
Normally,
sometimes you have to be that blunt and upfront with
So
it.
do you think you should do it up front or see how it goes and then you gotta lay the hammer down?
That's what I was going to say.
No,
Normally,
I feel like
friends,
you have to be upfront, especially with friends and family, because you don't know what friends and family are gonna have a certain expectation or
But how many people do it? So in other words, you're my friend.
Right.
So you're my friend.
Right.
We about to go into business together, and I say, yo, let's make sure let's at least drop this contract. Let's just write something down. It's like, man, write something down for what? Like, yo, you my nigga. Like, yo, I got you till whatever. Like, it's just me and you. And then you on some shit like, okay, like you are my man. Like, so all right, we can. Or you are my girl. Like, so we can rock like that. So now, also from a friendship standpoint, do you push somebody off? Almost like a prenup. So you come to your girlfriend, your fiance, you say, listen, I want you to sign this prenup. How many people really bring it? It's almost like the opinion of, okay, if I'm supposed to marry you, I'm supposed to trust you. So if I'm supposed to be going business with you, I'm supposed to trust you. Now, if I don't know you, I don't fuck with you. Let's get this contract together. This is what we signing. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. But when you're my friend, you're my fiance, all right, it's harder to decipher business moves because actually a marriage is a business.
It really is.
And I don't know if y'all
Come on
know,
through
but
here.
obviously it's on over
Come
here.
on
But
through.
that's what the game is. So almost like, are you insulting your friend if you say, yo, let's drop this contract. Let's make sure the business is right first. Are they insulted or are you insulting them? Should they feel insulted because you came to them with that?
Here's the deal, and this is what I'm saying. Like, been there, done that. Like,
Me too. I would go to it.
you can you if that's how you are in business, you got to be consistent for one, because when you consistent and you dealing with business, the people around you, your friends and family who are around you, they see how you are within your business. So when you come at them like that, they're gonna know because that's how you are. Period. That's how you are. Period. They already seen how you work with your clients, with whoever. So
What if they don't see that side of you? What if they never your side? Nah, but your friend don't know you when you at work or when you handling your whatever. Like y'all just hang out. Like your friends, like y'all might have cookouts together. Y'all might just chill, have drinks together.
Real friend.
Here's the deal. If you don't know me like that, you're gonna get to know me like that before we even get into this business. Cause don't play with my money. Like, hello, don't play with my money. These Virgos, we don't play that now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather us
rather be around some virgins than some hoes.
Hey,
It depends on who you asking, but
Anyway.
it depends on the time of night.
But no, I feel like I'd rather have
Talking
that
about some hoe ass
that
niggas.
separation.
No, you on it?
No, but I feel like I would rather have that separation in the beginning before things get sticky when it comes to money and business and stuff like that. Like if I set it up front and you get offended, that tells me we should have never done business like that in the first place.
I'm gonna tell you,
period, because you got offended by that.
I'm gonna tell you, fuck
Business
the
is
abstract,
business.
right? Sat down at the table. Hold on. Fuck the abstract. Sat down at the table. 10 niggas, right? All right, let's create this. This is what's needed. We got a club. This is what we're gonna do. We got it on Friday nights. This is what we need. Put out flyers. This, that, and that. This is going to be your part. This is going to be your part. This is, obviously, I'm over here. I'm handling business on this side, whatever it is. Sat down. This is all explained in the beginning. Now you start getting into a month, 2 months. Niggas like, yo, all right, the shit's popping. Like, yo, it just seemed like I'm doing more work than you. And it's like, wait a minute. The work you were prescribed to do is what you're doing. So we knew from the beginning what my job was. First of all, who's talking to the manager, who's at the club in the business offices. Now you might be out hanging out flyers or whatever, and you might feel like, all right, you putting in the leg work, but this was told to you from the beginning. Nothing was hidden. Like, okay, now I'm just gonna come in here and this is what you have to do. No, this was explained. So from the beginning, and guess what? The same people that you sat down trying to break bread with, moving on. Beef started happening internally. Oh, well, I don't see these niggas out here. So this shit happened with
right?
me.
The thing to business when anybody go into business, once 2 motherfuckers see, or 3 motherfuckers, 4 motherfuckers, however many people, everybody have to move at a high volume. You have to know who you in business with. So when you and a person is doing business, you have to see how a person rock in general. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know, is it like this is a motherfucker that just be chilling, or this is a motherfucker that be really keeping it
Go out
moving,
and
or
get it.
he a motherfucker that just
That's
every
true.
time I wait, he's on some shit, And I think when a lot of us get in business, I don't even really think it be the money part. It just be everybody's drive to the business because everybody feel they should be doing another fucking position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody have to be content with their position. Like, it's a motherfucker that's going to be like trash man. You got to be cool being trash man.
Come on. But at the same time, again, communication is key because you may have all the best intentions in the world in being the trash man. You know what I'm saying? But once business starts flowing, it doesn't look the same as what you thought it should look. And so at that point, you should be able to come back to the table like, okay, this is what business is looking like now. When we started, this is what it was supposed to be. This was your role. This was my role. But as business is going, it's not really panning out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be you should be able to have a conversation to modify certain things within the business. And if you can't come back to the table and do that, business is not going to grow.
Here we go again. Another fact. This ain't no abstract. Let's clean up. Rest in peace, Johnny O. Nah, this is listen. Rest in peace, J.O. We got a supermarket, whole plaza. Let's clean up the trash. We got to dump the trash. Got a truck and all that shit. All right, so at some point, we're going to create the business. Me and you got to own the shit. We got to have the truck and have these motherfuckers, I ain't going to call them, have these cats picking up the trash, whatever. So now I present it to certain people. Yo, listen, this all you got to do. Just dump the trash, whatever. Motherfuckers looking at me like, yo, dump the trash. Now, I've done it. I've been out here. This is how we starting it. Yeah, like this is going to be your position. You dump the trash, whatever. And you can't get a motherfucker that's sitting on the block drinking 40s to sit up here and you're getting a check, but you're building a business with us. Be a part of this.
Can I ask everybody
That's when
in the
you
room?
go to the next person.
Everybody in the room, I just want to ask, and I just want you to answer yes or no. That's it. And
What?
Go around. Fucking
Drug addict.
if you are a person that is a part of something, can you look at the trash person the same as yourself? And I want everybody to be honest. Don't just say what the fuck it sound like. Can you be honest?
I have to say yes because so I do childcare and I started as an assistant. Went from an assistant to a teacher. Went from a teacher to a supervisor. Went from a supervisor to a director to running things. You know what I'm saying? So I know the different levels and what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So if you would trash, like, first of all, I respect everybody in the business as such. You know what I'm saying? If you did a good job picking up the trash, like, I'm the biggest cheerleader. Like, I'm out here like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did 5 bags. What's up? Hey, you better do that.
You doing that for the random
You know
trash
what I'm
man?
saying?
What's your opinion?
No.
Oh.
The trash man, I'm just saying, like, even if it's the janitor for the school.
I was like,
Can you ask the question again?
Yeah, what's going to go down the line?
Can you look at the trash man the same as yourself?
In your company.
In your company or just in general in life?
as a person,
I have to, again, yes,
You
because
answer
guess
the question.
what?
She answered it. You
I
answered it.
can't.
Me, I'm not gonna lie. It depends on which day it is.
Be honest. That's what we
real
asking.
shit,
Real
depends on
talk.
which day.
But at this, for me, like, you can't. It has to be a collective effort because guess what? I can't do my job if trash is all over the place. I need you. You understand what I'm saying?
yes, I could look at them the same as me. I don't think that deep into looking at a motherfucker differently for what they do in life.
I done heard you clowning nigga.
So what, nigga? Why you telling niggas now?
Yo, listen.
Shit crazy.
The way it is, yo, the game's the game. Everybody got to eat. Yo, the first
didn't say
thing.
if
No.
everybody
Let me
gotta
finish.
eat.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Because everybody want to
You
say
can't-
that.
Yo,
Yo,
this
you know
nigga's
you
a
didn't
hater.
even
He
answer
let
that
Shorty
question.
go
You know
off
that?
for 20
Hold
minutes
on.
about her
Right,
answer.
right.
Won't let
And then
Big
wanna
Fence
jump
get
on,
it
right?
in. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
This is the first
Yo,
time
like,
you
yo,
gotta
the-
let
Oh,
it go.
Kinky
Yeah,
over
right.
here
Let it
tripping,
go,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's all good.
She's
Bro, you gotta let it
Thisyourstop
go,
virgin,
nigga.
and please
I told you there's two virgins over there, and they keep trying to jump on, but it's all good.
Say
He's sticking up for the
one
virgin.
more
He's
word.
sticking up
She
for
said that
the virgin.
virgin.
Yeah, that's his virgin.
Damn it.
That's his virgin
Can you
friend.
ask the question again?
Pinky nigga.
I don't even need to hear the question again. So here it is.
I know
As I
don't
was
need to hear
saying,
the question.
everybody needs to eat, and what I'm saying by
said
that,
you don't
right?
need to hear the question.
Everybody, listen. When you look at
That nigga
every
is
aspect,
nigga.
when you look at every aspect,
Nigga,
because that's what I mean by everybody got to eat, right? So
nigga's in it.
somebody
That nigga's
that's
in
getting up,
Ohio.
feeding their family as the trash man. Everybody's getting up. You can have whether you're in a podcast, whether you're in whether you're a rapper in a studio, whether you're a fucking a bartender at a club, whatever it is, you need somebody, you need someone to be a part of making your business successful. Everybody relies on someone. So if you ever take a day off from anything that we have working together, like in other words, if you somewhere else, I don't give a fuck about you. But if you're part of whatever the fuck I got going on, shut the fuck up. Listen, yo, if you're part of anything that I got going on, so I go to work, whether you making my fucking food.
See that shit like, who the fuck was he talking
This
to?
nigga here, yo.
Fuck, nigga, that's how
Yo
you talk to
ass.
niggas. What the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
wrong with that nigga?
Listen, so this is what I'm saying, right? So if you're sitting up here and you're a part of my day, whether you take my trash out, whether you fix me lunch, whether you open the gate, security, whatever the fuck it is, I gotta respect you. Everybody is. I always said this, and if you look at the previous podcast, you gotta respect the you gotta respect somebody for who they are. When you know somebody personally,
wanna go
now
to
if somebody
Draco,
let
that
me
shit was a
finish.
yes
Hold
or
on, let me
no,
finish
man.
this shit the
Damn.
fuck up, man.
That shit was just
Yo,
a yes or no. This nigga
There
done
wasn't no
went into
yes
all
or no.
type of shit.
You let
Yo,
your virgin
my
girlfriend
doorman-
talk for a half
yo, my
hour,
doorman
then
was the
interrupt
cop.
you.
Niggas got
No,
girlfriends.
so let me
I'm
finish.
telling
So-
you, if the doorman was
got
like, yo, how you
girlfriends.
doing? I'd be
Everybody
like, I
right.
respect
Right.
him.
This nigga always want now he
You got a
want wild
girlfriend,
out. What's
cuz?
his girlfriend?
Yeah, dog, nigga.
Listen, hold on.
Damn,
So,
I
please.
just wanted everybody
Nah,
to
I'm-
yes or
I'm-
no
all
this
right.
shit. God
But you
damn.
didn't say it anyway. So again,
What you wanted me to
finish
say?
it up.
Yo, right, that
finish
yes
it.
or no?
Yeah, you did. Anyway,
Said you
so
was-
back to it. So again, and then I'm gonna pass the mic. Then I'm gonna pass the mic. Listen, I'm gonna say my part, and I'm gonna pass the mic.
Black
This
Italian
nigga.
nigga talking about.
So again, as I was saying, definitely everybody got a part to play into all asses. I mean, all parts of. Yo, I'm saying right. I'm just saying. Listen, listen. I'm gonna pass the mic because at this point,
As Shorty walk by, nigga.
Everybody was like, oh yeah, that shit was loud.
So listen. Listen.
Mad niggas hit rewind on it like,
Oh,
yo,
pass-
hold on.
Yo, the nigga said all
Slow
asses.
motion with it going
Oh,
back.
passing the mic. I respect everybody, and everybody deserves respect. Go ahead, my
Yeah,
dude.
see what happens when you start talking too long, nigga. Shit get wild, nigga.
Nigga that fucked up
Now
the
yo,
whole
what? Now
victim,
he
nigga.
kept trying to shut me off. Go ahead. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
Draco,
talk. Go ahead,
yes-
man.
yes or
I
no?
shut it down. Go ahead. Now niggas, yo, yes or no. Move on to the next topic. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I didn't talk.
Yo, you know what the crazy shit about it was?
Yo, look at this
Nah,
nigga,
this is what I
man.
want to say, and this is why I asked him,
You
right?
can't say that. You say he gotta say an answer
Right.
first.
Oh, yeah, nah,
Yeah,
because I
like,
want to let
yeah.
you say your answer before I say what I was
See?
going to say.
I think it's 50-50 with me. 'Cause to me, it's like,
Turn to the mic.
nah, 50-50 with me because to me, it's like, I respect them. And it's just like, if you're a dope nigga, or if you're in the other street, you don't respect them. So it's like a 50-50 to win, depending on like where you at in life. Because if you out in life like hustling and running the streets, you don't respect him because you think he's littler than you. And that's how niggas mind frame think of that. But if you like a corporate thing, or if you like doing 9 to 5, you respect him because he's hustling out there and getting it for his family and doing it on a different thing. Everybody thinks differently when they in like a different type of zone. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you think you
Good point.
like getting money and you up and everybody else, you think he's little than you because he's doing trash. But if you're doing a 9 to 5 and you understand what he's doing in life and understand what he's doing with like taking care of his family, then you respect him. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you got to look at him two different ways in life, like how a person would look at him. If a dope nigga just like with a Lex and he's doing everything else, the type of bends or whatever he got in life, he's gonna look at that nigga low. Oh, he getting trash. He
You
doing
said
all
that
this and
7
that.
times, man. Different ways. That's how I be talking to my bitches. I say the same, man, different ways. Like,
I hate you so much.
early. No bullshit. Then when they be like, what I like, early.
You gotta
Bitch.
explain things different ways for different
people.
But nah, go ahead. What you think, Johnny?
I think that the doorman, respect him. The trash man, think he kindly. Because, like you said, if it's a lot of moving parts, yes, the trash man gets the same respect because I can't work with trash around.
Right.
So everybody makes something tick. When we do this here, everybody makes.
You gotta take a shit. Nigga's stomach was doing backflips.
Yo, it took this nigga all day to get up, nigga.
I can't.
Nigga done
I
farted
can't.
mad times,
This
nigga.
nigga took 10 minutes to get up with his
No
tall ass
bullshit.
nigga. That shit was
So
crazy.
Can't taking the shit.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo. Oh, man.
Everybody.
Imagine him on that little ass toilet. The toilet is
No,
like,
I can't.
toilet is like not even as big as the cooler, nigga. No bullshit,
I'm
nigga.
dying.
Yo,
I'm
listen.
dying. I'm
Y'all
dying.
ain't right.
That nigga
Y'all
like,
ain't right.
yo, that nigga, nah,
But she really, she like, nigga, that ain't shit is
yo,
small.
that shit's little as shit. That nigga might got a Michael Jordan shit. That like, nigga might have
Somebody
to
said
fade
it
away.
a
Like,
couple of times.
Hey, yo, the
Push a
nigga,
couple
yo,
of
but now
times.
listen, he got up, his face was hurting.
no bullshit. Stomach was straight as shit. Like, yo, my shit doing flips, nigga. No bullshit.
Yo, I can't deal,
That's not
nigga.
nice.
Niggas is
My answer
idiots,
is yes.
nigga.
But yo,
Everybody.
the thing I want to say was this, right? No bullshit. I asked that question because I damn near knew everybody in here would lie about it because we was filming.
Hold on, I lied about it. I kept it
Everybody in
100.
this motherfucker.
I didn't kept it 100.
Because
You're crazy.
everybody in this
Nigga
motherfucker.
speaking for itself.
Because
Nah.
if niggas, he came back
I don't know what
quick as
fuck with
shit,
him.
so we know he wasn't shit.
He definitely didn't wash his hands.
So Zoom, nigga.
Look, he gonna
No
pretend to get the
bullshit.
napkin, nigga. Look, okay.
Whoa.
Nah, we was talking about some other shit.
We got it.
Nigga back now, niggas gotta straighten up. Nigga. Yo, fucking
That shit you said when I was over there.
yo, fucking
I don't like
But nah, no bullshit. The only reason I said that, right?
Everybody in this motherfucker, ain't nobody getting out till I figure. I'm gonna rewind this shit. Don't nobody
Somebody
leave.
said, run it back. Run it
Yo,
back.
don't nobody leave till I see the whole.
Nigga said don't nobody leave.
Hey yo, fucking nah, real shit. The thing is, because everybody in this room, I could see a trash man come into your crib, wrong day, wrong timing, and niggas will cut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And not to say the respect ain't there. It's all about, I think, how a person is, how you carry that job. You know what I'm saying? With me, everything is how you are when you're doing your job. You know
Alright,
what
so
I'm
let me
saying?
ask you a question. So you telling me you'll cut up on a trash man, but you wouldn't cut up on a lawyer? You wouldn't cut up on a fucking somebody else because of their job title?
Who?
Anybody
Who?
that's fucking with you that
They
day.
talking to him.
Who?
All right then. I mean,
Nigga,
because it sounded like you just said you
if
just.
I motherfucking pay you, work for me. Nigga, if I pay a lawyer, that lawyer belong to me.
But
nigga,
that's
for
what I'm
that
saying.
moment.
So
He
it
do
doesn't
what
matter
the
the
fuck I
job,
say,
nigga.
yeah.
It matters you and
But
your
see,
fucking attitude that day.
But that's what I said. Like, definitely with me, it depends on my attitude, how I'm thinking, what this bitch said to me last. Like, all type of shit playing in my head. But if you motherfucking I'm paying you. You work for me. I don't give a fuck of you. You could be a doctor. If I pay you to perform a procedure, nigga, you work for me.
That's true, but that
You know what
doesn't
I'm saying?
necessarily.
You employee. This how you get paid.
But
I mean, I can't
my
speak for
point
you.
is no, you got it.
I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. Like, you people work for me, but that doesn't mean I treat them any less than. I treat you. I will. You know. Thank you.
But that's what
I'll
I
treat
said.
you accordingly because
This
if
the
you-
main
if
nigga on
you
that
act-
TV show, Horrible
if
Bosses.
if you're not performing up to par,
See, that's what I'm saying.
like I'm
You-
not. I'm not being nice. I'm not
If you're
sugarcoating
not
nothing.
performing up to par,
But see,
no
that's
matter
why-
what you are.
Right,
If you're a partner, if you're
right.
not performing up to
But see, that's why I said.
Come on, we gotta go with the
Hold on,
idea that
but
we
nah,
know
nah,
that
nah,
we're
hold
talking
on,
about regular
hold on, but
people.
nah, that's why I said all in all, just the respect level in general. How do you fuck with it? Like, far as it, like I said, it depends on how a person is performing their job. You could be a police officer. How do you?
Oh, you saying
how
that
do you
they just
perform
fuck, if
that
they're
job?
fucking up on their job, you gonna cut
right,
up.
but it does.
Yeah, like
Oh,
but
part
that's
itself,
not-
okay.
Yeah.
But that's
I thought you was being
not-
a bully.
Obviously,
everything is how you.
the assumption.
perform
I
when
The
got you,
assumption
I got
If
is
you're a doorman and you treat me right,
you
then
fire the
treat
trash
you
man for his
But
shit.
if
You fire the
don't
doorman
open my
if he
door
shit.
and you open their door.
Period.
we're going with the
Period.
assumption that people are
That's-
doing their
it's not
job.
based on
We're
their
going off
title.
the assumption
A
of
little bit.
we're going off the assumption that people are doing their jobs, and regardless
No, we
of
not.
listen
I
what
just
I'm
ask niggas a question. That's why it's like.
But you said
what is
But
if,
you
that?
didn't-
do
but
you
you
re-
didn't
yeah
say
you said if
according to
do
their-
you
That's what
treat the
I'm
trash
saying.
man the
Niggas
same
is
way?
low and
That's
cannot
why
do
I
a
asked, because it
podcast
was up
like
to
silver
you
human
to
beings.
say, well, damn, it depends on how a motherfucker is.
You don't get to decipher what the fuck your mindset is
No.
versus the question.
My nigga,
I would say
I
that-
was
you
just
didn't-
behind the
that's not
trash
what
Nigga,
you
it's
man.
asked.
it's
I was
my
just
mind,
behind the
nigga.
trash man maybe
Fuck
4
outta
days
here.
ago. My
So
nigga,
after you picked up the trash, what
it
happened?
took everything in me not to jump out on this motherfucker.
But that's because of his performance. That
Yeah,
wasn't
not
your
because he's a
question.
trash man.
That wasn't your question.
Right.
Your
Nah, that's
question
because
was,
that nigga
if
would've
he
whooped
was a-
his ass. He'd
do-
came
do you
over there
treat the
tripping,
trash
nigga.
man
My trash
different
man
than
put a
anybody
Christmas
else?
card in my
I'm saying,
mailbox.
I said far as yourself. Far as like when it comes, I said, do you look at the trash man like yourself? That was my question.
Right. But what you're saying now, that's not what you asked.
That's not
No,
what you
I
asked.
just no. Listen, I said that's
When
what
they
I asked.
rewind it, nigga, they gonna be like, this nigga tripping.
I said
This nigga-
no. What
God.
I asked was, I said, yo, do you look at a trash man the way you look at yourself? But then when everybody answered, I said, with me, when I answered, I said, it depends on how you perform the task. With me, meaning the trash man. It
So it
depends.
doesn't matter if it's the trash man or the CEO. If you did not perform your job properly,
You're done.
look, trash
Fuck
man
you.
versus the doctor. If you did not perform your job properly,
They'll
I'm gonna
fuck you.
check the trash man the same way as the doctor.
And I'm gonna check them the same way, like the police, like, yo,
That's what-
get the
so you're
motherfucking
saying
trash
the
and
same
get the
thing.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Straight like
it's
with the
not-
police,
so it's
nigga.
not-
What up? Get the fuck out of
So
here.
it's not because he's a
Trash man, right.
Because he didn't perform.
And that's what I'm saying.
You got a doodle?
Don't get it on that
Yeah,
pink,
yeah.
nigga.
Oh,
Listen.
that's Salmon.
Yeah, that's gonna be
that's
hard,
Salmon,
nigga.
nigga. What you
Alright.
say? That's Salmon.
You trying to go?
Chocolate
You trying to go
Starburst,
down
nigga.
to the pank? I know that
Ain't
nigga
no
like
crying in the paint.
he like going down to the pank. He won't get with that rapper.
Niggas
What's
about
the
to
rapper
blow all
name?
the endorsement
Early.
chances, nigga.
Oh, Cameron.
Yo, that nigga won't get up
MTV
with
is
the
not
nigga,
picking this up no more.
Nah, that movie. What the fuck that? When they went to the pank, you go down in the pank.
This nigga a freak, nigga. This nigga, why you like that TV show?
Cause this nigga right here worked there.
He worked
That nigga worked
I
there.
forgot the name of the show, but all we know
Yeah,
is
so
paint.
did I.
This
Nigga.
nigga
I know
like-
that nigga will go down to the pank. Then
Yeah, way he keeps saying it with that sauce on there,
He is
nigga.
paint. Never mind.
He's in that
Go
pint,
paint.
nigga.
Listen,
yeah, we gonna wrap this shit up. Give us last two topics.
y'all know Bron.
Yep.
His
The
rookie
man.
card went for $5.2 million.
Damn.
Not only that, it went higher than MJ.
His what?
His rookie card.
You definitely from the bean way you just
That shit
pronunciated that
went more
card.
than MJ.
I'm
Cod.
so
That is that cod,
I'm
nigga.
so
You talk about some
fucking-
fish, nigga? Cod?
Cod.
Yeah, you had a cod.
How much?
First of all, you knew what I meant.
His rookie cod. Go ahead.
You know how much? You know how much MJ went for?
Nope, but I'll tell you right now. Fact check.
Let me know.
Anywho, it went more than MJ's.
Shout
So
out
what
to-
would be the question?
Shout out
Do
to
we agree
LeBron,
that it
man, for
should've?
being part owner of the Boston Red Sox, man. How about that?
Yeah. How about
Let's
Jack?
be very
Question
clear.
is, what do y'all think? It could be a couple of questions. So the fact is, LeBron's rookie card went for more than Jordan's rookie card, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, you see
Yo,
Nigga.
I got out of here quick, nigga.
Yo.
That's why niggas is like, nah, I respect the trash.
Yo, you
man.
got
Niggas
tissue
is-
hanging from your drawers, nigga. Nigga, you still got
niggas
pieces
like,
of
nah, I fuck
tissue.
with the trash man.
Yo,
Niggas
yeah.
done shitted everywhere.
That's why you fuck with the trash.
Best
nigga.
host.
trash
You know what I
man.
mean? The best host in here, Johnny. Tell
I
him what
went
it is,
last, so
Johnny.
you know I ain't fucked about it.
Oh, waste management, nigga.
Or you might have fucked it up trying to
How
blame it
much
on
Johnny?
somebody
How
else.
much Jordan
nigga.
went for, Johnny?
Nigga working on Dead Island and shit.
All right, yeah, but fuck all that shit. So LeBron shit sold more than Michael. Who gives a fuck? Like, times has changed.
Who gives a fuck?
Nah, be real talk, because the way I look at it, me personally, is
times
that the
has
times
changed,
has
yeah.
changed. Like, so
Right, from when
Michael
Mike shit
Jordan,
was selling.
if Mike
If you
shit
put
was
those
sold now,
times together,
yeah.
it's probably equal.
Yo,
Michael Jordan created basketball.
I got a question
Michael
real quick.
Jordan
I got a
created
question real
Niggas
quick. Right?
said
Yo,
Jordan
hold on,
created
hold on.
Real
basketball.
talk. The basketball y'all watch today.
I got a question, right?
Yo, like real talk. The basketball y'all watch today, it's all because of
Yo, I
Michael
got a
Jordan.
question real quick, right? Out of these three players, right? Yo, if Kobe was alive, Jordan, and fucking LeBron, who y'all pick?
Kobe.
Pick for what?
Real rap.
Okay, so
Pick for what?
Well, that's the best out of all three of them.
Oh, nah.
There's
nah,
nobody
the best,
fucking with
I
Mike,
fuck with
man.
MJ all
Nobody's
day.
fucking with
MJ was my time. That's all.
Yo,
day.
Mike is
I still
everything
think Kobe and shit
basketball
on him.
encompasses.
I think
No
Kobe
bull-
and shit on him.
Nigga said,
okay, let's be
nigga
clear.
said
She's
encompasses.
not a sports girl.
I ain't worried about it. I think
I don't
Kobe
know
and shit
about
on him.
that, none of
Yo,
that, so
where you find that word at?
Yeah.
Nigga found that last
in
night.
the encyclopedia.
Encompasses.
Yo,
That
nigga,
nigga wear encyclopedia for that shit.
nigga Google that shit right when you was in the bathroom. Nigga on his phone like, yo,
Encompasses.
what's the word? What's the word I
That
can
shit that he
use?
put out there,
Yeah,
right? On
what
the
did
you say the name of the joint
Talking
was?
about everybody else, nigga.
What's
What's
your business joint?
You
said
talking
that
about
on
some one-on-one shit or their
Arvin
I'm
accolades?
just saying, period. All three of
there?
them. Who you
Niggas would have
Mike-
spelled that
Mike-
shit.
Mike created
R,
everything.
Ben,
That's why I
Enterprise.
said spell
What
it.
Mike
created
created
that?
But I'm just thinking you think it's
Goofy ass
I think
niggas would
Kobe
have
would
like
do him.
R, Ben,
LeBron.
I created everything.
V.I.N..
Yeah, I respect that. I can't take that from him.
Rest in peace, Kobe, but Kobe's baby
gotcha.
Mike. Like Kobe learned everything from Mike. Like
And-
no bullshit. Like
and
everything.
with that being said, nigga, yo, on if you talking about some one-on-one shit, them niggas couldn't fuck with LeBron one-on-one.
Oh, this nigga's out of here.
No, the
Nah,
only
hey,
yo,
with
the
that.
only how
LeBron-
Mike could bust
Mike
LeBron's
could
ass if he
bust
starts
LeBron's
off with the ball. He got to start off with the
Yo,
ball, and
you
he's
know
hitting
LeBron
every
can't
shot.
shoot like
You
them
know what's
niggas,
so
man.
crazy?
Not even close.
Yo, do you know what's so crazy?
Kobe
ahead,
and
go ahead.
LeBron.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Kobe and Jordan is a fucking shooter
Kobe
off the rip,
and
bro.
Mike will
Clutch,
bust
nigga. Are you
LeBron.
serious?
Yo,
Dog.
All day.
They
Not
just
even
go back
close.
to
Beat
back
that
busting
nigga
his
down.
ass.
Yo.
Not even close.
This nigga guards 1 through
King of
5,
the
nigga, with ease, my
Bro,
nigga.
my top
was
three
always some-
would be Kobe, Mike, and then LeBron.
We're not talking about an offensively shooting contest. We're talking about one-on-one, playing
Bro, and
defense,
there was
stopping
shit
each
on
other.
it, bro. I don't know what you
Yeah.
smoking, my nigga. Can I get some of that?
Yeah, you did,
What
nigga.
the
My
fuck,
thing is
nigga?
like this,
I got that
nigga.
from Kraft, not you.
Nigga,
What?
Jordan
I
would
said, can I
have,
get some of
yo,
that shit you
Jordan
smoke?
would
He said,
have
I
to
did. I
start
said, I
off
got
with
that
the
from you,
ball,
not
my
him.
Bro,
nigga.
that
I don't know what
nigga's
the
on
fuck
it.
he's smoking.
Oh, you're bugging.
You tripping.
You're bugging.
Yo,
Yeah,
What's-
we can get
what's-
off of
what's
that.
Jordan
Go
gonna
to
do
the
to him?
next one so we can get
What
it
would
out.
Jordan do to him?
and you
Last
know
topic.
what?
LeBron?
John,
Yeah.
what's the last
Yo,
topic?
this
Shooting
It's
his face all
almost
day.
fucking 12
He don't
minutes.
give a fuck
this
about
is-
boxing them down to the rim. LeBron got
And you don't
fucking
think
size.
you don't think LeBron's gonna adjust and be able to get
You
up
don't
on him
think
and
he's gonna
adjust
fade
his
away
shot?
on his neck every
Yeah,
fucking
goofy.
day? Fade away on his face?
Dog.
You crazy. You goofy.
This
nigga.
nigga is the most dynamic defender, nigga, for his fucking character. LeBron, nigga.
Oh, nigga, Jordan a fucking fade away on that nigga's neck.
There's no way.
Tongue out like that.
You seen,
Talking
you
about,
seen,
nigga.
All right.
you seen Kobe's
You
work.
smoking some shit.
Yo, see,
Can I get
you
some
know,
of that?
you know what's fucked up, man, and this is the one thing I hate.
Don't
when it
fuck
come
with
to
a
that,
rapper
right?
though.
The only thing I hate
Go ahead.
is that I think LeBron is like Drake. Like two of the same. Nigga had to go somewhere to get a ring. He didn't take it with him. You have to look at the heart of Mike. Nigga got all his shits with Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, everything in LA. Like, you have to look at the heart of these men to even think of, yo, this nigga could be greater than them. Like, these
They went to
niggas
the
took
bottom
the
and
same
came back
fucking
up,
team.
nigga.
Like, LeBron went somewhere, got a ring.
Okay.
Came
So
back, got a ring.
you're talking
what I'm
about
saying? Like,
what?
he had to really build shit.
Hey,
around
yo,
him.
you're talking about their accolades to that one's physical ability. One on one, LeBron's going to fucking shit on them niggas, though.
Strong niggas
If Jordan
that stay.
and Kobe does not start off with the ball and hit every shot, nigga, from the perimeter, LeBron's going to fucking dunk on niggas. And if they come in with
Ain't
that
LeBron-
bullshit,
LeBron's what on 2000, right?
2000 what?
No, he's just like 2000s, right?
Yeah, like this.
He came when he came in.
This era, like
Oh
this-
03 up.
So this is what I'm saying,
Oh, so
right?
you know.
Straight out of high school,
This is
yeah.
what I'm about to
Hard,
tell. No,
nigga.
this is what I'm about to tell you. It's just like these niggas in this era.
Yeah, all right.
Jumping niggas 6 deep and the nigga didn't fall.
Nah,
Nigga
not
kept
even.
his bag on
Yo,
everything.
the difference
In
is.
the 90s, niggas would have
Nah.
fucked
One
you
hit-
up. Somebody
Nah,
would've
the
picked
difference
you up.
is you one of them
Right.
old niggas
That's
talking
what
about, yo,
I'm
back in the
telling
day
you.
I was getting money on this block. Nah, my
Nah,
nigga.
nigga,
It's
I'm
a
trying to
different
tell
time,
you.
my nigga. You can't
He don't
compare.
have the heart.
You can't
His
compare
heart's
fucking
not there.
Jordan's time to LeBron's time,
His
my
heart's
nigga.
not there.
The fucking talent's way different, my
His
nigga.
heart's not
Look how
there.
many talented niggas is in LeBron's
He
era,
don't have
vice
the
versa to
heart.
Jordan, my
That's why
nigga.
you can't compare the two because I'm gonna get nerdy on y'all.
Go ahead.
People were smaller.
Get him, Johnny.
We got LeBron that's like a freaking.
He's in the middle.
RoboCop.
He's in the middle and
Like,
does it all.
Big as shit, right?
What I'm saying is
More assists,
you
nigga.
can't
More defensive stops.
You can't compare
Let her get
the
shit off.
80s OG nigga to the 2000s wet 'em up OG nigga because they're both different.
Get him.
Now, if you put LeBron in MJ's era, he wouldn't be that big. He wouldn't
Early.
be that strong. But
Thank you.
MJ had the heart and the dedication.
Thank you.
Not saying that LeBron don't have it, but you cannot compare people from two different eras because their bodies are biologically different.
Gotta talk to the young niggas.
Let me ask you a question. Who's
Yo,
IQ?
you know she
Who
just
has the
checked
highest?
shit out
Who?
of you, too.
Nah, she
I
does.
wasn't
hope
trying
you
to
know
check
that.
Yo,
anybody. I'm
yo,
just saying.
she
I
had-
hope you know.
Yo,
She
Crap, you
actually
heard what I
said?
said?
Nah,
She
nah,
Gotta
supported
talk
my,
to the
she
young
supported my
niggas.
argument actually.
Johnny,
Who has the
Get him,
highest
Johnny.
IQ out of all three
That
of
nigga
them?
just thought he was watching Sports Center. That
Who has?
nigga was
Nigga was like,
Johnny got with him real quick.
Yeah, shit kind of makes sense.
hey yo, who
Shout
has the
out to
highest
Johnny.
IQ out of all three?
Just stop podcasting. Johnny got with him for a
I'm asking
second.
Listen,
I'm
but
asking
y'all
her a
gotta
question.
understand, MJ changed the fucking game.
Early.
MJ was dominant then, he'll be
Yo, and this
dominant
is
now.
something- this
MJ
something
is
the
just
same
special.
shit. Hold on, wasn't we
Crazy.
talking about this the last pod? This is something we need to stop doing. No bullshit, right?
One thing I
Niggas
don't
need to
respect.
stop counting the older generation out. That's something we do.
It's
As
only
new
one thing I
people
don't
move
respect
in,
about
niggas
MJ.
start saying how something ain't good or something ain't, or this is, now it's like, you have to understand, it could be none of this shit without MJ.
But
Couldn't be
one
none
thing-
of this
it's
shit.
one thing I don't
Couldn't be
respect
no
about.
black,
There's one thing I don't respect about
ball
MJ
player
though, bro.
moving like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying that about with OJ and LeBron. Niggas was like, yo, fuck what OJ was saying because OJ's the old head. But it's like, dog, that's where shit started.
Yo, bro. But the only thing I don't respect about
She only said something
MJ,
because she was the one
I don't
saying
respect
fuck
about
OJ.
MJ.
That's the only reason she says that. But
Hold up, that nigga did invest in jails. That's
nah,
why I
but
don't
you kinda
respect
did
MJ.
like
One
throw the
thing.
middle finger up
That's
at
it.
you.
That's the only thing I got against
You
MJ
didn't say it,
because
but
he
you
invested
kinda
in all
was
the
like-
jails against black
Who,
motherfuckers.
OJ?
I didn't say fuck OJ because he's older.
So let me ask you a question, bro. So what you think? Even though I respect MJ, what you think about him invested in the jails?
Well, now we talking about a whole nother thing. We
Whole
talking
nother
about,
stuff.
Not talking
we
about
talking
that.
about
'Cause then
physicality. We talking
Jay
about
invests in jails too. But yo, what's the next joke?
Oh, I didn't even know that. You
Uh,
fucked me up with
What's
that.
the last
Now
one?
that
What's the
we
last
Listen,
one?
I don't
What's
like
the
to talk
last
about
one?
my favorite rappers.
But we can get.
What's the last
You know,
one?
I fuck. You know, I fuck with you with it, bro.
What's
You know,
the
I'm with
last
it.
one?
Word,
I
that's
didn't
my
know,
favorite
though,
word.
nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I
Jay.
mean?
Word, it's a bunch of them.
Yo, listen. Next
two of them
podcast,
on
we
there.
on that.
Now that we're
Wow.
talking about
Hey,
fuck
new topics.
OJ, he's not black.
You
He's
with it?
OJ. Listen, are y'all familiar with cancel culture?
Now we
Cancel
on.
culture is, for example, I didn't cancel OJ because I'm glad he got off for his case, regardless of his thoughts. But cancel culture is because now we're in the information age, instant information. If you get caught saying or doing something on camera or on mic, and it's not with the norm, you're quote unquote canceled. So, is it cancel culture or is it consequence culture?
I like to say this is some shit that these new niggas is taking from us from back in the day, man. We been doing that shit, man. When niggas doing bugged out shit, nigga, you get fucking lamed out, nigga. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
but now it's
Yeah.
on the internet.
Now you calling it cancel culture?
Yes,
Nah,
it's
you
just call it something different.
niggas just ain't fucking with you. You get shunned, nigga. You
I
become
think,
a herb, nigga.
I think
That's it.
that shit is some corny shit and all. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. That's one thing. Like I think like this new shit. I can't stunt. I'm a nigga from back in the days, but I do respect and love a lot of shit that we have in this time right now. Like real shit, because a bunch of this shit we didn't have. But the way people are moving towards is like real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no realness in that. You can't say nothing no more. You can't do nothing. Like anything you do is just matched up against some shit. At some time, motherfuckers got to be able to just be people, human beings.
I mean, you can do what that things are so instantaneous, you have to understand that everyone heard and saw what you did because of the internet.
But
But if you want to get technical, like MIT, we were canceling, like you said, we were canceling niggas, but it was within us because there was no internet.
Nah, it ain't even just us, right? Because I'm gonna look at this shit, right? And this was so fucked up about the cancel culture. Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Oscars. They found some old shit from when he was doing stand up, said something about the gays, called them faggots or whatever. So now he can't host the Oscars. So that cancel culture shit is all fucked up.
Let me correct you. He could have hosted, but like a real nigga, he said
they
no.
They wanted him to apologize.
I'm not fucking taking back what I said, nigga. Fuck, so yeah, he could have, but he.
Thank you for bringing that up.
He held it down. Nah, no doubt.
But yo, real talk.
He didn't have to bow down. I'm not taking up for this side. I'm not taking up for Kevin Hart. But if you said some wild shit back 15 years ago, you could say, you know, it was a different time. But if for you to double down and put your heels in and like
say I meant that.
Fuck it, I meant it.
No, why? No, why? Let me say this. Let me say this. No.
He's saying he's not. I'm not apologizing for what I did back then, my nigga. That's what I did back then.
This is the problem. This is the problem with cancel culture, right? So let's just stay with that since we're on Kevin Hart, the comedian shit, right? Back in the days, you could hear comedians say anything. They're telling you jokes. And all you're doing is sitting up there. You can laugh or you don't have to laugh. Now they're going to sit up here and start judging jokes. Like now, you can't even be free. Like right now, we got to watch what we say because we can't say certain words. I was about to say those certain words. But either way, so now because we're going to be canceled.
What certain words?
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, so let me say those certain words. No, but hold on, real talk.
You already smoking the black and mild, my nigga. Go for it.
So now, here we go. They
know you bugged out.
Nah. He just took off his leather wave cap, so let him breathe. So hold on. So listen. Let him breathe. So listen. Yo, the game's the game, right?
He mad. His shit made out of Velcro, nigga. That's why his shit look like that.
Yo, I know my shit ain't stuck, man. I got hit by Bob.
Oh, Ernie and Burt had ass,
look
nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yo, listen.
Don't get me started, nigga.
I'm trying to tell my barber, man, please look at this shit and don't ever do what the fuck happened over there. So listen, all right, listen. So here we go.
Early.
Right? Yo, hold on. So here's the game. Here's the game.
Fucked up.
Yo, here's the game, right? Okay. Yo, it's fucked up because right now you really want to have people just be free, right? Say what's on your mind. Like, how the fuck can you be canceled just by saying certain words? Like, especially when if your belief is your belief, right? It's supposed to be the freedom of speech.
On any podcast, me and you ever agreed on some shit? That's real shit.
Yeah, that's because you've been fucked up your whole life. But I'm trying to. I'm bringing you in. I'm bringing you in. You coming over to the dark side. You coming over to the light side.
Well, to touch on what you're saying. Same thing this nigga's saying, dog. Niggas is just too sensitive, dog. Niggas can't say nothing no more. Niggas is too sensitive.
It's just getting to be.
This is why I don't agree with it, right? This is one of the main reasons, and I want to speak on it. I want to let everybody go. Fucking with this cancel culture shit,
ballerina.
One of the reasons why I don't like this shit because anybody just can early.
We gotta put the camera on the poison ivy.
That was a stunt double in the throwback Batman, nigga.
Lucky Charm dress.
Old school shit too. But nah, fucking cause what it is, even when we have like a small situation with each other, the shit get blown out. And the thing with the whole cancel culture is these are something online that people feel about. So say if you get 3 million people, when you cancel a motherfucker, you're really taking from this person's family. You're doing a lot of shit in this cancel. You know what I'm saying? That shit's corny. Nobody should have that power. That shit's corny for you to be able to cancel anyone's life. I don't fuck who it is. Especially when it's over some shit they said in the moment or whatever.
Hey, yo,
fucking have you.
let's flip it and reverse it. Let's flip it and reverse it, man. What about when niggas snitch, nigga? They saying some shit in the moment, nigga, and they gotta get canceled, my nigga.
Nah, because snitching is right. See, this is why. This is why I'm about to tell you. Because snitching, even if like tonight you say something, you still have to go to court and testify. So you have time to think about this shit. Once you really say, okay, now I'm going to do it this time and really understand, because this is the time the nigga's going to get fried. You have a chance to back out of it, and this nigga come the fuck home.
But either which way, man,
It
my
can't
point,
be,
my
'cause
point, my
cancel
point
culture
is,
what
my
you
point
said
is
right
saying
then
that,
and
man. Yo, you can't put it on one side and not the other, my nigga.
I could, but
Like,
this is
yeah.
what I really want to say. And all the corny shit about it was what the fuck happened to Bill Cosby. That shit was
That's
corny.
where I was going to.
That shit, I
That's
really
where I was
hate
going.
that
Speak
shit.
on that.
That shit's
That's
corny
where I was
how
going.
niggas didn't
I
stand for
swear I was
him.
gonna bring up
Niggas
Bill.
didn't fuck with him. Nobody showed up to his trial. That shit was crazy. This is that's what I'm saying about motherfuckers that paved the way. At some point, it's not even about like whatever the fuck they could say. Because I think, see, this is what I mean about black people. We all knew it was some bullshit. But on the strength it was cancel culture, nobody said nothing. Why? Because say Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, any of our legends that really would have said something, they asked would have got canceled too. If Kevin Hart would have just said, yo, I'm going to go to this nigga's court date, they would have canceled Kev.
Yo, I'm
Kev
so
know
glad
that.
you said that
And
we
it's
on the
so
same
fucked up
point.
because it's like,
He's spot on.
at
Where
some
the
point,
fuck was that?
together, niggas should have bridged.
Where was Martin, Eddie, and all them? Like, they should have been at that
Real
course.
shit.
Anything like,
That-
yo,
that's-
Bill
I think what you
Cosby
say
definitely
on that
paved
point.
the way for a lot of shit.
Of them.
Check.
So,
A lot of them.
Cool.
I'm
if
on
the
that.
nigga-
I'm
even
on
if-
that.
Even if, like, the nigga
You on
was
it. You on it.
guilty.
Oh,
Nigga, you not
ballerina
sending
done
this
lost her
nigga-
drawers.
You're not sending this nigga to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watched Bill Cosby go to jail, my nigga. We watched that shit. And niggas, like, and then niggas made mad memes and joke. Like, certain shit, niggas should feel fucked up in who they are.
That
Like,
makes
real
me,
shit, because that shit was something that, like, stood out. Like, damn. Niggas
I'm not
watch
defending
Cosby,
Bill
really?
Cosby if he really did some bullshit, whatever.
how-
What I'm
see how
defending,
every time
what I'm
they come-
defending.
No,
No, let me
stop
finish.
doing
Let me
that.
finish.
Let's
Let me
not do
finish.
that, man.
I'm
We
defending
are
that we should
defending
start.
We are defending
We
him.
should defend.
Nah,
We should
man.
defending Bill Cosby. So if Bill Cosby straight up just raping people, like obviously I don't know Bill and I don't know those situations. So we always got to say allegedly, or we got to say always or never. Don't do either one of
All
those.
the
So all I'm
stories
saying
we
is,
heard in
I need
Hollywood.
to
Do
understand
really
you, my
think-
nigga.
Do you really
I need to
think
understand
that
you.
Bill
Why do you need to support
was-
Bill?
Do you really think Bill was moving without under like nobody knew? Are you for real? Come on, though. We all heard
that's like Kells. That's like Weinstein. That's like
Make it okay.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, think
Make
about
what
what's
okay.
like. Make me understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Women or what have you. But that makes
Are you
me
saying
think
he didn't
of-
do that to the
makes me think
females?
of when you
Listen,
say
you cannot. I don't give a fuck what you do. You cannot come 20 years later talking about a nigga.
You can say it
What?
50 years later.
here's the deal.
And you know why people don't come forward? Is because if
Blackballed, all
If you
kinds,
come
yeah.
forward, you're shunned. You was a whore. You asked for it.
they're gonna have
So
black
you're-
balls. They're gonna
If
carry
you
the
come
8
forward-
balls.
Later, why didn't you come forward sooner?
Yeah.
You cannot win.
Most of these, and you see, that's what I'm saying. Most of these bitches knew.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. We getting
It was
warmed up.
like, yo.
That's his
Early.
15th cup.
Right.
But go ahead.
Early.
No
The
bullshit.
plot thickens.
Niggas knew. These bitches knew when they came in, right? That,
What it was?
That what?
I'm Christian.
I wanna know.
no, it was a
Please, I'm
drink.
Christian.
So if a nigga offer
Fact.
you a drink, you
The
drink
plot
it or
thickens.
whatever have you. If a nigga say, yo, I got $2,000, you suck my dick, and you suck my dick.
What?
You
$2
can't
grand.
be like,
Early.
yo, later on, yo, he made me do. You took my
That's-
2,000.
That's not.
Yeah, we're not
what
talking about that.
happened.
No, with Bill, that's how
That's
a bunch
not
of
what happened.
listen. A bunch of shit is accusation. We don't know none of this happened.
Right. So now with
You know
that
what-
said,
but
hold on.
you know what
Reverse
we-
it. Just
No,
reverse it.
You know what we do know?
How the
what
fuck
happened?
do you just believe
Do
this?
you
How do
know what we?
I don't
know
just
what
believe
happened?
shit.
What he actually admitted. He said that he
We'll give them date rape
give
drugs.
them
Yep.
the drugs to loosen them up, so he
Yep.
could have sex with them without them fighting back or saying no. He said that
Who? Where he said it to?
on. if you
Uncle
want me to-
Bill. Uncle Bill.
I was about to say because I didn't hear that.
Where he said?
I mean,
Where?
I don't follow
Oh,
these
where?
things close like that anyway.
Man,
Because I don't want to
No,
hear.
no.
Bill said
Not-
back in the
it's not-
70s
I
that
don't
that
wanna-
was
They
that
about
was
to
what
cancel
they
this
was doing.
podcast,
They was like, yeah, the
nigga.
70s,
Damn,
80s,
nigga.
they
Nah.
swat.
I'm not making
Nah,
it
because I'm
up.
a ride with that.
No, they
I
said
saw
they,
that.
he
I'm a
did
ride
say
with him.
You know.
But it was
Right.
part. It was part of the party. Like, so you party,
But
you
see,
give
and
out
this
these
is-
deals.
Say
So
I
this-
own
yeah, he
house.
did. He
And
said
if
he
you
admitted
want me
to
look
doing.
it up, I
listen.
don't have
No.
This shit
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
And
Yeah.
deep.
I will tell you guys, as a female, and this is where me and
You're a
Johnny-
what? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
like this is where me and Johnny
Early.
sometimes kind of agree to disagree, because as a female, if you back in the day, if this was not abnormal.
Correct the mundo.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you know this is what's going on and you agree to take whatever he's giving you,
You can't
I
come
can't.
back.
I
You can't come
have a
back.
problem. I have
That's
a problem
crazy.
with now, because you are ruining somebody's life when it's something that you knew.
And then you try
You know
to,
what I'm saying?
and then not only that, right? Cool.
You,
don't
knew
even
that this
try
was,
to
this was
ruin
the
my life.
atmosphere. And
A
not for
month
nothing,
later,
some of these women knew that he was married when they
you
was
try
in
to
this,
ruin my
in this
life
situation.
20 years later, yo. And
You
then
understand? Like
We agree with that. What about the ones that might not have known?
the
And I'm not
ones that
defending
might
nothing. I'm not
the ones that
against
might-
Bill. I'm
the
just
ones
saying.
that might not have known, cool.
They canceled
cool.
Rick Ross.
What the
Rick
fuck
Ross
was
put
you-
in his
Cool.
verse. He said, "I slip them some shit in their champagne and they don't
No.
know about it, right?"
I'm not
And then they
agree-
started
I don't
canceling
agree
Rick
with the-
Ross,
I don't agree
saying that he
with
was
it
raping
when
them.
you-
Yeah,
when
you
people
can't
don't know.
do it. Yeah,
I do not
not
agree when
with
people
that.
don't know.
So
But
we all
if
on
you
the same
know-
page.
If you know
But if
what's
you
going
know-
on,
Who would disagree with that?
We're
Who
talking
the
about-
fucking
I'm
head
sorry,
would
don't
say,
come back at
"Bitch,
me.
if you
Don't
knew
come
that, I
back
was
at
gonna
me if
get you
knew
to."
that's what it was. If you
Yo,
was
I got
there
a
with the
gallon of
party-
Hennessy.
If you
You
was
come
there
in
with
this
the
bitch,
party-
get
Right,
drunk.
multiple times at
Yo,
that.
that's the
If
same
you was
shit.
there for the
That's
party
the same shit they
and you
said.
knew what the
Tip
party
and
was
Tiny
about,
did.
over and
They
over
said,
and
don't
yo,
come back and
when
try,
I got
like,
with
don't
Tip
do
and
that.
Good
Tiny,
Don't
point.
do that.
We
Jump
can't
on
get
the tip
they
and
offered
Tiny.
me, they offered me,
We on it. You on it now.
when they
Tip
when they
and
came
Tiny.
for
You
Tip
on
and
it
Tiny,
now.
they said, yo, they offered us pills. We took the pills. We
They
fucked with them.
offered.
They
No one
said,
put it down
yo,
their
you
throat.
know what it is.
It
They
was
was like,
offered.
yeah. Yo, how do you come back 10 years later talking
No.
about any fucking thing
No.
happened?
They
No.
Now,
no.
And
But
then you
so-
talking about not
You
10
can't
out.
do
Not
that.
listen.
It doesn't
Listen.
matter when.
Hold on, can
someone
I just
moves
say-
forward.
Yes,
It doesn't.
can I say this? Can I say this? Just one.
And
thing.
I got one question
I
after
would like
you.
to say
Hold on,
something
just
whenever
one thing.
you're
But you're doing
You
it
have.
wrong.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
listening. I'm gonna listen to
I'm
you.
about to tell
I'm
you.
gonna listen to you.
Right.
Then I'm gonna eat your motherfucker.
You have.
Man.
You have 10 seconds. You have 10 minutes. You have 10 hours.
You got $10.
You have
borrow
10 days.
$10.
You have 10 weeks. You don't have 10 years.
You have whenever amount of time.
Hey, yo, listen. So
Because
I
if you did it, you did it. And now you said.
I got a
Can
question.
I say something, please?
Real quick.
I'm back.
Go ahead. Go ahead. After you, Johnny. I got you.
Okay. Thank you, twin. So.
It don't let up.
Ivory and Lucky
You
Charm
know,
over here, nigga. That's what it is.
It don't let
What
up.
I'm saying is, consent is a thing. Now, I don't give a damn. I'm about 3-4 cups in. If I'm with
Get you
somebody,
4 or 5.
I hate
If
you.
I'm with somebody,
This nigga went hard.
if I'm with somebody and I'm too high or too drunk to consent with you, then it's a no.
Just play dead.
That is
You
the
know
issue.
what?
I'm
That
sorry,
is
I'm
the
sorry.
issue.
Yo, definitely
That
play
is-
that.
That is the issue.
Spread
If
legs
I-
or play dead. Listen, this
But-
is the game,
but
right?
even
Whoa,
yo,
I didn't feel
That
even
was harsh.
yo,
Nah,
even
it's
if,
two
even if,
different
hold on,
things.
listen.
All right.
Even if she spread legs and play dead, right? You still have 10 seconds.
So, no, you don't.
Here's
10
coerc-
minutes.
I
No,
can never finish.
here's my thing.
I'm just wondering. when I
Here's
can
my
finish
thing.
because-
Go
10
ahead,
hours.
finish.
Because
No, beat, let
You
her
all
finish.
sat down. I thought you was done.
No, she
wasn't.
was too, but
Go ahead.
She
it wasn't.
wasn't.
Coercion is a thing too now. Now I'm a woman, and a lot of women.
Coercion?
Nigga,
Coercion.
coercion
Can I
into
finish?
some-
Hosen.
You heard that from some
Is it?
white people.
Is it hoe
You
involved?
heard that
I wanna
from
hear what
white
she gotta
people.
say.
I know.
She
Let it
said,
go. Let it go.
"Please."
Go ahead,
Let it
speak
go.
your piece.
A
You
nigga
want?
could
Let's go.
a
Now she had
nigga
to finish
could
her cigarette
coerce
first.
you
Now she's
into
ready.
the
Now I
play.
want to hear
She
it.
over
I need
here
to hear
smoking
it.
the filter,
Now I'm
nigga.
ready.
She heated.
Now
pissed
hit
her
us off,
off.
Johnny. Let me hear
Because
it.
everybody's perspective matters.
A
Let me hear
nigga
it. Let me hear it
coerce you
now.
into some pussy.
Please let me hear it now, Johnny. Let's go.
Coercion is a thing.
Yes, sir.
Now, coercion means that I've been in situations, and I don't care to tell it. I'm an open book, and a lot of women can relate. You've been in situations where you said, "Oh no, oh my God, no," and then you don't want to fight or even perceive to fight with the man, so you'll go along with it. Or you could be so high and drunk that you can't say no or fight, so you just let it go because you don't want it to be violent. It meaning the sexual act.
So hold on. So,
So
can I
that
say
is
this?
a thing.
You want to be
Here's the
fucked,
deal.
but you don't want to be
No,
fucked
that's not
violent.
what
No, here's the deal. Here's
Oh,
the
that's
deal.
what I thought you said.
But
I thought you said when you're in this situation.
Hey,
you
yo,
want
let
to
me
be
just
fucked.
ask one question,
So,
man.
but here's the whole deal, right?
And then if a
Because-
That's
nigga,
not what I said.
No,
All right.
coercion is a thing, right? But here's the thing, right? As
Ass.
Ass.
Oh.
now, I don't want to say even as female or women, but anybody. For me, let me just speak. For me, this is how I think. If I
niggas coercing
know
bitches in the
right
pussy.
from wrong,
No,
I know.
You're not cold.
I know.
I think that y'all. This is called being willfully.
Can you say not say y'all? Because I just been over here peacefully as a Christian,
Well,
not
I
even
will
indulging.
Some people. I don't mean all.
Okay,
When
thank
I speak,
you.
Let me put that disclaimer. I don't mean all.
You say that.
'Cause I don't eat pudding pops no more because of
So-
Bill Cosby. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
people. you're not convincing the woman to do what you want, but
in her mind, she doesn't want to.
in my mind,
treats.
I'm either going to.
You think in her mind she said she didn't want pudding pops?
Just go ahead and say it because you're taking a long time to say it. I need you to-
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's 2 hours.
Okay, so here's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's done.
Here's the thing, right?
Last topic, anyway.
As a female, right?
Yeah,
I know what
yeah,
Johnny's
yeah.
talking
Ending
about.
it off with
We've
this.
been 2 hours in.
I know what
Yeah.
Johnny's talking about because
been some
I
shit.
myself have been
started
in
then,
situations where it's like I know what
about
she's saying.
stop
Like
blowing
you don't want to fight, but at the same, it's not something that you really want to do. So it's like, okay, let me just kind of go with it or whatever. But
Because he can beat your ass.
right, but here's the whole thing. But here's the whole thing. I also know that I knew what I was getting into. I knew the possibilities
They gonna-
of what could
They
happen
gonna
putting
think we
myself
insensitive
in that
to rape like a
position.
motherfucker.
I'm not saying that
canceled, nigga.
it's okay for that to have happened,
Cancel me,
but at the
nigga. I don't
same
give a
time,
fuck, nigga.
Early.
in certain
Suck my dick.
situations, you got to take responsibility for your part in that situation.
Virgo shit.
Yo, this is
Period. You
yo.
understand
I
what
swear,
I'm saying?
I
You
swear.
have to.
What
No.
do, hold on, just real shit, right? To anything that's
I'm
ever
not
said,
saying it's
what
right
do I
or wrong.
always say?
You gotta own your shit in every
Accountability.
situation.
Accountability.
All right, I'ma say this.
That's
Give a
it.
fuck
Let me
what
say
it is.
this.
Just
That's
be
it.
accountable
I thought that shit said
of your
adult
actions.
PP.
So you mean to tell me it's
adult
fuck or
PP.
fight and you felt fuck?
Nah, let
then
me
you
say
want
this.
somebody
No,
to feel sorry
sometimes it is like that, but guess what? At the same
If you
time,
beat my ass and take it, then it's gonna be worse. So
it is gonna
you
be
gotta choose
worse.
between
But
both
before
of
it got there, as
You supposed to pick
people
crap.
know the pros and cons of situations
Nigga
before they
retarded.
even step into that situation. So when you step into that
Get
situation,
turned, nigga. Fuck
you
it.
know what could happen and what could not happen.
need a
So if you
sandwich,
get to a
nigga.
point
Fuck.
where you're at a crossroad and it's like if you're at a crossroad and it's like, damn,
You see
I
shit
don't
on
know
phone.
I don't
if this
give
is
a
gonna
shit.
happen. I don't want it to go left. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go with it.
All right, let me say this real quick.
I know
No,
that
hold
I
on.
put myself in that
track,
position before it even got to this point.
Yo,
I knew what
listen,
it was.
Hold on. All right, let me say this real quick. All right, so we got the rest in peace Kobe
gotta
Bryant.
play pop
We got
in
the
the
we got the Mike Tyson. We got the Mike Tyson
You
shit.
gotta put
All
in
right,
pops
so
in this.
now this is something I've always discussed over the years, especially with
Put
the
in
Mike
pops.
Tyson thing, right? So you talking about winners, people that never understood no, right? So you talk about the Kobe Bryant in Denver and Mike Tyson with the rape, and then some parts of the Tupac, but that's a different thing. But either way, all right, so these are the people that's never been told no. So you invite somebody to your room, 4 a.m, they're there. The expectation is that you're here for a reason, right?
Wow.
So now, I understand about accountability, about coming to the room. Now, if I give you a drug or what have you, and now you incapacitate, like you just sitting up here, you can't even fight back, now that's considered rape. So there is a fine line, right?
rape.
So that's what I'm saying. So we got to understand that if you're just taking pussy, that's fucking rape.
if
You
I
shouldn't be
tell
doing
you-
it,
but if
right?
I
So
But
here's-
now hold on. Let me just
But if
finish
I
my
tell
point,
you
right? So
Molly's in a
accountability.
Remy And you drinking shit, that shit on you.
Okay,
You can't say
but
I
now if they
motherfucking
take
gave
it
you
now,
no
but
shit.
see now that's where we get to the fine line. If you have Molly and the Remy, you say, listen, there's Molly and that Remy, you could drink it if you want to, and then they drink it,
And
right?
then they fuck
That's
her
what
Now
I'm
and now
saying.
she's fucked
Fuck her
up.
up.
Now
because you want to get it
Now
popping.
you see her
You know what I'm
laying
saying?
there
You won't be
incapacitated, and you take that shit without her willingly, like saying, "Okay, I'm about to give it to you." That's still considered rape, dog. You still shouldn't take it. If she's not able and active and can't say yes or no,
Yo, this
then
is
that's
one
fucked
thing.
up.
Right,
That's some
that's
aspect.
fucked
That's
up.
rape,
That-
dog.
that is
so
fucked
I
up.
agree with
This is
That
Johnny
is
with what
fucked
she's
up, and
saying,
that's where the
and I
fine
think that's
line
what
is.
Johnny was going with. That is that is considered
Ain't nobody
rape.
taking no sleepy pussy.
That's
Ain't
it.
nobody
Yes, they
fucking-
are.
Yes, they
No,
are.
pe-
Yes, they are. That's the issue.
People do
People
do
are.
it.
You
People
might
are.
not,
So
but
you're
People
Right.
telling
do
me-
Some
do
are.
it.
So
Some
boom,
are.
If you if I feel like what she said, if you put yourself at a nigga crib 4 in the morning,
You
That
know
shit
what
on
it
you.
is at 4 in the
You
morning.
knew-
Come on, stop
nothing
playing with
but-
me.
Then anything that goes, no matter what the fuck happens.
Not with anything
not
goes.
anything,
But
you
here's the
know
deal,
what it was to
right?
be at my gate.
Yeah.
Some
But
of
now
these,
she's
morning.
passed out,
some of these,
incapacitated.
no,
Should you take
I'm
the
not
pussy?
talking about that girl.
No.
I'm not
But
talking
why
about
you
that
calling
girl
me 4 in
that's.
the morning that you're gonna get passed out?
You can't just think I have unlimited pudding pops.
I hate you. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the girl who
Early.
is passed out and you just take it.
Early.
I'm talking about the
This
girl
nigga
who
got
comes
a-
in,
a-
knows what it is at
push
4
up
a.m. You say, okay, I got some weed, I got some Henny, let's do this. You know what I'm
Pudding
saying? You
pop.
want some? Like, what you doing? She like, yeah, I wanted to, because the bitches is out there like that. Let's
Yeah,
be very
and then she
clear.
get down and she's
And she
openly,
like, oh yeah, I want that. Like, oh okay,
and y'all
whatever,
pop
whatever.
up. That's totally different than a rape
It's like,
case.
yo, let me get like
That's
three-
what I'm
That's totally
saying.
different.
But some
Yo,
of them,
and some of them do.
that.
Yo, bitch asked me all
So
the
we
time.
was talking
Listen,
about two different
hold on, I'm gonna let
dynamics.
you speak, John.
I think
No, I am. I'm about to let you
No,
go.
y'all ain't.
If the bitch asks me 4 in the morning, is it pudding pops there? I mean, what the fuck else you think was happening with the pudding pops?
Okay, cool. I hear what y'all are saying. What I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck if it was 4 in the morning and I was with it. I don't give a fuck if the dick was hard and you had a condom on it. Consent can be retracted at any
Anytime.
point.
I agree with that.
It might not be cool. Yeah, I knew what I was coming to.
It might
but I
be
could
fucked
change my
up.
mind on-
I'm with
And that's not what I'm talking.
You
I'm
could.
not talking about that girl
But-
who changes her mind.
Right.
No,
who
but if
changes
you-
her mind.
no.
If you change your mind, that's something different.
If you say
but
no,
later, if you cannot.
but if you jerk him
10
off
years
when he's
later,
kissing on your neck and you
and
was
say,
like,
"Oh,
I
yeah."
didn't want it, but I was jerking him off.
Yeah, see,
you
that's a
can't
different
come
story.
on. You can't.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
so, right. So
We're
no,
not
we
sa-
all
we're not
we,
saying that's what
we
you
all
said,
agree with your
but
story,
those-
and we all
but
agree with
those-
your story.
But those
Yeah.
are some of the situations.
Yo, we
Even
just
when
keep
bros be
reiterating
like,
ourselves.
yo,
We all agree
Yeah.
with what we're saying. Nobody could sit
the
into
nigga
that.
raped me and I sucked his dick. Like,
Right, see shit like that. We all agree with. No, but we all agree with what you're
Because
saying.
I sucked
No,
his dick, I didn't want him to give me a 2-piece to the eye. I sucked his dick.
well, see now that's a whole. Now you're getting into.
No. I'm sorry. No, you
I was
get a
talking
pass
about-
for that because you put yourself in that fucking situation. I'm sorry.
But then
I'm
I
sorry.
can withdraw consent.
You can, but if you don't withdraw consent verbally, how is he supposed to know what the hell you
The
thinking?
reason why I didn't withdraw
How you-
because he was aggressive in a nice.
I don't want to hear that
You can't
bullshit.
be
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear that. You
Yeah.
want to know because
Yeah.
whatever time you went over there, you knew what it was. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You knew what you was
Yeah.
going over there for.
Yeah.
and see,
Period.
This
Yeah.
is the one thing too, and why I say that about most.
If you don't say no,
most Virgo women, they
on.
see it in that manner. Like, yo, boom, you winning, whatever. And it's crazy because I be wondering why, like,
It ain't just virgin
just
women.
in general don't see that shit. Nah. Most Virgos see it like black and white, but it be crazy because
Virgins
it's like,
is either bloody. I'm sorry.
I hate
motherfuckers
I
be
was-
like, yo, fucking you know.
Nigga crazy.
I feel like with women, it's always a cop out. Like, yo, I could be 10 years later, yo, he raped. Like, yo, you just
That's
can't
not
fucking
cool.
nigga
30
life up.
years later.
Nah, you
But-
can't, nah.
Yeah, I
A
can.
rape could
you
be.
can if that's what it was.
Right,
But
that's what I was about to
But
say.
you gotta look at all the details in every situation. You can't just put a blanket cover over everything.
That's
you
why I
cannot
think
do
I think
that.
we all agree
You
with each
cannot
other.
do
And
that.
you gotta know
I
that
think
you
that
was
we, I think we all
you
agree.
was
I think we
popping
all
that
agree.
too.
Nah,
Yo,
you
with
can't
with
do
that
can't
said,
be like
yo,
Jules and popping
thank
ass.
y'all for tuning in, man. Listen, it's been a long night. Nuances, Beyonce's, everybody is always respected. We do not condone rape in any manner.
Free Bill Cosby.
And what we always want to do and say, tune in always, man. We gonna pick up this conversation on another topic. We're going to go deeper on
Free Bill
another
Cosby.
podcast in the future. But please subscribe, hit the like buttons, watch these videos.
Early.
And we're going to let everybody give a shout out to
And
their
they
name,
lock up
their
fucking,
information, and we're
Harvey
going to sign
Weinstein,
off,
yeah.
man.
Walk with Draco.
Fuck with J Defense, man. This should stop
Free
podcast,
Bill
man.
Cosby.
This is what we do, man. We always want to make sure we represent. We want to hear y'all opinions. We're going to have the phone lines hooked up sooner than later. Put comments on our YouTube page about who the fuck sounds stupid, who the fuck sounds good. J Defense on all platforms. That's JAYDFENCE.
That's how you know
Hit
he
me up.
reading them comments. 'Cause
All right.
them niggas
Hey, yo, make sure you fuck.
like
Make
this
sure you
nigga.
fuck with a rapper, my man.
No,
Make sure you
how
fuck
can
with
we
a
reach
rapper.
you?
617,
Everybody go
loaded
around,
dice.
please.
Get your shit up, man.
Man, you already know the vibes, man. Loaded Dice 617, man. Spelled the way it sounds, man. Fuck with a rapper on all platforms. This nigga a whole raw fish.
You dig? Catch up with
I
me,
know I
man.
smell fish in this motherfucker.
Wherever you see me, that's my email.
All right, it's Nasa B, your favorite entrepreneur. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram at Nasa Ben, NECABENN, or you can hit me up for any services that you might need at R Ben Enterprise, RBENNENTERPRISE.com. Holla.
I need a tune-up,
Watch
too.
mad niggas be on OnlyFans looking for a niece of business. Like, oh shit, she's cracking.
Right.
All right.
All
this is
niggas singing was
Stop
ass,
Podcast.
ass,
Early,
ass.
fuck with us, man. Thanks everybody coming out, fucking
listen.
with us, man. You know,
Go
hopefully you'll see everybody here again. You know, this nigga stay coming on.
Thisyourstop Podcast.
I actually live here.
Early.
STOP Podcast.
That nigga sleep on the floor.
Like and subscribe, please. It is free. Swear to God.
Fuck with a rapper, sleep on the floor.
Love y'all.